Testing audio, test. Test. Give it a minute. Okay, it does have me streaming. Testing audio, test. Okay, it does have me streaming. Okay, audio's good. Hello everyone and welcome to another Gran Turismo exhibition event. My name is Austin Reed, aka Deathbomb1337. We are here tonight for the Daytona Duels, the second event of Daytona Speed Weeks. We have 11 drivers here. We tried to get Justin Oros in here. Unfortunately, he's having some connection issues, and we could have him host the server, but on his end, the server was even laggier, and so we're just probably gonna have to race without him. Hopefully he can connect for duel number 2. If he can't, then we're just gonna have to move on without him. But we do have 11 drivers. We are kind of scheduled for 13. Unfortunately, GT4 and Diddy, both those drivers will be unable to race in duel 1. They may be able to race in duel 2. We'll see what happens then. But for now, let's go ahead and get this started. Once Oros finishes initializing, and then we'll begin. It's 80 laps here at Daytona for a total of 200 miles. The top seven make it into the GT7 Daytona 500 next Sunday, 1 week from now. So we'll see. I'm gonna unmute Oros here. So is it just not letting you in?
Yeah, it's still not letting me in.
Crap. Well, sorry, but we're just gonna have to just
That's all right. That's all right.
Hopefully you can get that fixed. Maybe for duel 2. But anyways, thanks for at least being here and showing up. And the live stream, I'll leave it linked into the Discord, and you can watch the live stream there.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you for joining. Okay. Time to share the stream. Okay, stream is shared. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Sorry for the slight delay, everyone. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to race. Alright, we'll do 11. Let's go. 80 laps, 200 miles here at Daytona International Speedway. Alright, in row number 1 we have Retro Racer and Sunny Boy 22. In row 2 we have LT's Shiny Side and Steven Smith. In row 3 we have Rampage Racing and Piazapan, aka Yoshi. In row 4 we have Thundermouse and Jake M. Row 5, we have Kluka and JC, and riding shotgun in the field is Pokemon Pepsi. So here we go, green flag here for the Daytona Duels. One lap down, 79 to go. Retro Racer is currently your leader with Sunboy 22 in second. LT's behind him in third with Rampage behind LT currently in fourth. The top lane between Steven and Yoshi are trying to work on the outside lane. They haven't really been able to do anything, but LT gets sorted out of that bottom lane and will leave the top lane down into the corner. LT though hits the wall and he is able to save it, but it does check up Steven, who falls back to 6. Jake M's going to go to the outside of him looking for 6th place, and it looks like Kluka may go with him. The whole field side by side deep in the corner, and they're making it work for now. Let's see though if they can make a run up to Retro, who is still your race leader as he leads the second lap of this race. Some good racing so far. Here comes Sunny to the outside of Retro. Is anyone going to be able to go with him? Rampage pushes, Rampage is around! And he's going to collect even more drivers. The yellow is out, the yellow is out. Caution is out here at Daytona. Pokemon was involved. JC, I think, got caught up into it. LT got caught up into it. They're racing back to the line. Retro in the lead with Jake M in second. Can Jake make a run on Retro in time? To the outside, no he won't. Retro will get to the line and will lead at the time of caution. Yellow is out, slow down to 70 miles per hour. 7070. Well, that happened. And looking back on the race, back to the start-finish line. Looks like Steven was third, Kluka was fourth, and Yoshi was fifth with Thundermouse sixth. Pokemon 7th, Rampage was 8th. Pit road is open this time by. Pit road open this time by. Let's see what in the world happened there. That's... Looking on the replay, we'll interview a driver in just a moment. But looking back on the replay of the live stream, because we actually got a good view of that, it looks like Rampage made contact with Retro. He got to his quarter panel. Steven, I think, got hit from behind. I believe he got hit by... Was that Jake M who he hit? And then Steven got into Rampage. Let's look at here. So yeah, Steven got hit. Steven got hit from, I believe that is... That might be LT. I'm pretty sure that is LT. Yes, he gets hit by the 18 of LT. Steven hits Rampage. Rampage goes around and heads the field. LT gets collected into it. Steven gets collected into it. Yoshi got a bit of damage. Sunny got a bit of damage. And Jake Amp somehow managed to get through all of that. And so did Thundermouse. Lap 3. guess you would count that as a big one. Oh my god. Looks like Sonny stayed out and will be your race leader. But we're gonna have a little bit of an interview with Thundermouse here. Let's see if he was able to get a good view of that wreck. By the way, guys, once you line up, there'll be even positions to the outside lane. There's no choose cone. Even positions to the outside lane. Hey, Thundermouse, is Death Bomb in the booth. You copy?
Yes, I do. What's up?
What's up? Well, you managed to, I think, mostly get through that. Were you able to get a good view of what transpired?
All I saw was Rampage go sideways and clutch damn near half the pack. That's all I'm gonna say.
So you managed to make it through, though, surprisingly. Even though you
me and Yoshi barely skipped through the whole shit.
My god. Well,
yeah,
let's hope the rest of the race isn't going to be a wreck fest like that.
Oh, don't keep your hopes high. This is your league, for crying out loud.
Well, anyways, best of luck out there, Thunder.
All right, thank you.
All right. Drivers approach the restart zone. Green flag back here at Daytona. After that first caution on lap number 3, let's hope the rest of this race goes a little bit more cleanly. There we go, perfect view looking down the back stretch. Retro has a massive lead ahead of the remainder of the field. See if Sonny can catch up to him. He goes to the inside. Whoa, that was rough. Everyone going to the high lane with Sonny and Retro the only ones on the low lane. Pokemon, I believe, has the lead. Yes, he does. He'll be able to clear Retro if he wants to. He's going to stay up high, but no, he can't because Jake M is there. Jake M with the push from LT is now up into the lead. Pokemon to the inside. He might get help with Retro and Sunny, but for the most part, the field's on the outside lane. One car, I think that was LT, was swerving hard and hit the wall, but he was able to keep it going. Retro files into the top lane. He's now back to third. Lap 7. Gluka on the inside lane. Let's go to a bit of third person from Steven's point of view and see if we can tell what exactly is happening here. Riding the outside lane like a train. Looks like they just want to block laps. Rampage behind Steven. Sonny's going to be able to file into that lane. And JC is right at the tail end of that pack. A pack that looks like it's splitting into two. Thundermouse and Pokemon, the gap between them is at half a second. Oh, there we go. There's a massive checkup, and there's Thundermouse. He'll get the catch back up. Bush has joined the room. He will be racing in duel number 2. Stay tuned for that. Duel number 2 is probably going to be even more wild than duel number 1. Tends to be that way. Looking down the back straightaway once again. Jake M, I think he might get passed by LT. Nope. Massive checkups there. Kluka and Yoshi are side by side. Thundermouse and Pokemon are going to get past Yoshi. So there's a bad bump there. Might be even a little bit of lag. Oh, Pokemon got loose, is able to save it. Steven, I think, also got loose, and he was able to save that there. Nicely done. Pokemon trying to get in front of Rampage. Trying trying to get the draft of Yoshi, I believe. Steven got loose there between Kluka and Pokemon. They were 3 wide there for a second. And looking at the front of the field, Jake M still your leader in that beautiful Jimmy Johnson 48 Lotus 8. In second, you have LT, who is in the number 18 Monster Energy TRD. In third, you have Retro with this number 1 Coca-Cola Trackhouse livery, which is very nice. In position number 4, you have Thunder Mouse, and number 7 Penguins. Mobiles Senders on the back, oh my god. In 5th place, you have Yoshi in the number 69 Houston Hood OnlyFans Mobile. In 6th position, you have Steven Smith, who's in the number 23 Jordan car. In position number 7, you have the number 24 Pokemon, who's in the Chevrolet Exalta. In position number 8, you have Luca, who's in the PayPal Toyota. In position number 9, you have Rampage in the age 67 Toyota. Position number 10, you have the number 22 Sunny Boy in that Bradzers, Cornhub, OnlyFans, and Spotify number 22 Dodge. Dear Lord, what a car. And then 11th, you have JC in the number 25 Carvana Chevrolet. That is your field for the first duel. We have drivers who just joined the party who are in the second duel. Those are Hazard County and Bush. So guys, just wait your turn. We'll get to you guys after this duel ends. We are currently on lap number 12 of 80. Looking down the backstretch, once again, the top 5 looks like have separated themselves from the remainder of the field. So, we'll see how this goes. Currently, Jacob still remains in the lead. It looks like though, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th are able to catch back up. It's now an 8-car field. Even though it is a bit early in this race, everyone for the most part is single file, so how about we do something fun and start a good old crank it up. over. It looks like a little bit more of the field has separated. Looking back from 6th place, Thundermouse currently in 7th with Yoshi in 8th, Pokemon in 9th, and Sunny in 10th with JC in 11th. Those 5 cars have gotten separated from the remainder of the field. At this point, they're going to have to hope for a yellow that will be caused between the top 6 drivers, who are Jake M, LT, Kluka, Retro, Rampage, and Steven. It looks like a bottom lane, however, is forming on the inside with Kluka at its front, and they're going to be side by side. Rampage trying to clear the top, Kluka trying to clear the top. Looks like they're going to stay low, but no, Kluka will go up high. Rampage trying to fill in the hole, but he doesn't. Jake M back to 2nd with LT in 3rd. Kluka is now your new leader. I believe he led that lap as well. Oh, Retro might be falling off. Whoa, something happened to LT there. I wonder if LT's slowing down so that he can keep up with so that Retro can keep up to him. Oh boy, the whole field is starting to separate just a little bit now. These top 4 right now are still racing one another. If the back markers are able to group up all together, they may be able to catch up to them. Rampage to the bottom of Kluka are side by side. Steven is going with Rampage. Jake M is going to follow with LT and Retro and try to hook themselves back up into the lead. Right now we're going to focus on Steven, who's currently in 2nd, as he looks like he might try to make a move on the outside. He's going to tuck back in behind Rampage, going through turn 2. Looking down the back straightaway now. Foggy down the back straightaway. The top 3 are on the inside lane with the 4th, 5th, and 6th drivers. The 2nd trio on the outside lane, looking to get back up to the front. Steven right on the back end of Rampage. Kluka right on the back end of Steven. The 3 Toyotas, I believe, are those all 3 Toyotas working together. And then we have the Chevys and 1 Toyota of LT, I believe he is yes, he is a tier D. Looks like the Chevys are slowly catching up to the Toyotas, bit by bit, through turn number 2. Oh yeah, they come down the back straightaway. They are definitely catching up. Went from 7/10 to 5/10 through turns 3 and 4. LT right on the back bumper of Jake M, and Retro giving LT support behind him. They're catching up to the first trio, and they're gonna hop up to the outside lane. Kluka's gonna throw a block up to the outside lane. He might try to ride with Jake M, but no, the momentum is entirely killed, and now everyone is single file between the top 6. Steven to the inside. He's currently your leader, trying to, I think, to file back ahead of Rampage. Rampage on the outside. Steven on the inside. Jake M and Rampage are side by side for 2nd. They're 3 wide for 3rd place as Kluka goes through the middle and is able to get 3rd. LT got bumped. They're trying to stay above that line. And yes, they will. No bit of beating and banging, no overtakes though. We're looking closely at that WO line to make sure no one passes, no one overtakes below that line, because if you do, you will have to give that position back. And if you do it 3 times within the same race, it's a stop and go penalty. That's what the drivers voted for. Majority in agreement. So now we're on lap number 22 of 80. The racing so far has been pretty eventful. Outlaw's joined the room. He's in duel 2. Whoa, Steven throwing blocks on Jake M. Steven does not want to let that lead go. LT to the back of Jake M. Retro to the back of LT. And Rampage to the back of Retro. They're all going to the inside lane, and they're going to pass Steven on the inside. Even Kluka's going to have to drop down. He's joined the train. Top 6 drivers now on single file. Let's hope that Rampage is not outside the draft, and he isn't. He's still in the draft, we're all good. In fact, he's going to make a move to the inside of Steven for 5th, and yes, he's going to stick that move. LT to the back end of Jake M. They're trying to pull away from the remainder of the drivers, but no, Retro has this draft. Let's see if he'll work with them, or maybe try to pass with the trio that's behind him. He's going to work with them. Seems like Jake M, LT, and Retro are going to work together throughout this race. Ooh, Kluka got to the back end of Retro. Now on lap 24 of 80. Alright. Kluka to the inside. Let's see if anyone decides to work with him. Not yet. Rampage is going to push Retro. It looks like, though, Steven will go with Kluka and will help him get back into the draft. Rampage to the back bumper. Morway rooting for Rampage. Let's go Rampage, let's go Yoshi. Unfortunately, Yoshi right now is in 8th place. He's with Thundermouse. Hopefully the two of them can catch back up to the field. In fact, they're actually maintaining relatively good pace, not losing too much. Pokemon, though, is all on his own. JC and Sunny are working together. And Sunny isn't lagging nearly as much as he was last year, which is good. Alright, back up to the front field. Lights are on here at Daytona. The car lights are on. I don't know if the lights on the track are yet. Sonic is rooting for Rampage. Rampage to the inside! And he's gonna get some help, and no, he's gonna go back to the outside. Luca's stuck on the bottom. Luca to the inside. Steven's gonna go with him. Rampage gonna go with him. LT throws the block on Rampage and will try to take the lead himself. And it works. LT to the lead, but Kluka still has Rampage. Has the support of Rampage, but LT throws the block on him. Going down the back straightaway. Jake M on his own is gonna fall all the way back to the 5th position. Retro's gonna help him though. He's currently in 6th. Steven's up to 4th. Kluka up to 3rd. Rampage and Kluka side by side for 2nd. Steven's gonna help Kluka. LT's gonna throw the block on Kluka. LT is on the defensive. He does not want to give that lead up just yet. One car, I think, got to the wall. Oh, Rampage got to the wall. He's crashed, and Steven's taken out with him. That will count as 2. The yellow is out. The yellow is out. Caution is out as we're racing back to the start-finish line. Kluka trying to make a move on LT. He has the run. Now he doesn't. Jake M is going to have to help LT on the bottom lane. Kluka and Jake M side by side. Retro's going to help Jake M. Let's see if Jake M can make one last push up to the front. He's going to make a move. Nope, not yet. Or I think he tried to make a move. But it's going to be LT who's going to lead it back to the line with Jake M 2nd, Retro 3rd, Kluka in 4th. Yoshi and Thundermouse are battling for 5th. It's going to be Yoshi in 5th, Thundermouse 6th, Rampage is going to be 7th. Looks like the battle for 8th place is going on right now between Sunny, Pokemon, and Steven. They're making heavy contact. Sunny will get 8th. Who's going to get 9th? It's going to be Steven with Pokemon in 10th and JC in 11th. Slowing down to 70 miles per hour, 70. Wow. We're going to try to look back on what happened there. If you're looking back onto the stream. On lap 27, contact was made between 2 drivers. Steven and Rampage, I believe, made contact. Jake M got into it. Pit road's open this time by the way. Steven got into the wall. I was focused on him first. It looks like Jake was underneath Rampage, and it was a bad bump between him and Rampage. Rampage got shot dead straight into the wall, came back down the track. Steven had nowhere to go and had to force himself, either that or he got hit, and he went through the grass, and that will count as a 2-car. Because Steven was all the way into the grass, that had to count as 2. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and open pit road once again and see if we can get a word with one of the drivers. Let's try Jake M. Hey Jake M, this is Death Bomb of the booth, you copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So what really happened there between you and Rampage? I saw him shot up straight dead into the wall. Do you know exactly what happened?
What happened on my end was somebody got somebody got shot up into the wall. I don't know why, but so I ducked down low to avoid them to make sure I wouldn't kill the whole field by doing that. And alright, by the way, 70 boys. So I jumped down low underneath Rampage, I think it was, and all of a sudden, I mean, I was there and it was totally fine, but all of a sudden he just creamed right up into the wall. I don't know what happened there. I apologize to him. I hope that doesn't happen again.
Steven was the driver that at first went up into the wall. I think he went to the wall behind you, and then Yoshi popped up dead into the wall. Steven had nowhere to go and had to force himself through the grass. I couldn't tell if he got hit or he had to force himself through the grass.
I think he got hit. But yeah. But I'll say this, Death Bomb, sorry for kind of making the race boring with how the outside is with us three.
You're fine, dude. You're fine. We had a big one in lap 3. We needed that. Okay.
Alright. Well, I hope this race keeps everybody watching and interested, including everybody. So,
well,
see you then.
Alright, see you then. Best of luck, Jacob.
Thank you.
Alright. After the word with Jake M706, a veteran here in this series. He participated all the way back in 2022, and I believe he finished in the 2nd position in that race. Hopefully he can qualify himself into this year's Daytona 500 and maybe win that race. But anyways, going back to the restart. In row 1 we have LT and Retro. Row 2 we have Jake M and Kluka. In row 3 we have Thundermouse and Yoshi. Row 4 we have Rampage and Steven. And in row 5 we have Pokemon and Sunny Boy with JC riding shotgun. Green flag back here at Daytona. Returning from the 2nd yellow flag of the race. Back green flag, green flag. LT and Jake M are going to work together. Luca's going to look to the inside. Is he going to have any support? It looks like there's already a gap that built up into the pack. The field is split into 2. Looking down the back straightaway. The top 5 are going to battle with one another. Kluka's going to shot up into the lead. LT is going to push him, currently in 2nd. Jake M in 3rd with Retro in 4th. Yoshi riding the bottom lane in 5th. Steven's going to go with Yoshi. They're going to try to maybe make a run here. Except no, Steven is popped up to the outside lane. Thunder is going to help Yoshi. And JC left out to drive once again. Let's see if we'll get a bit more action here instead of the field separating. Retro and Thunder, a little bit of contact. 1 car's around in the back. That's Steven! Steven! Rampage hit him, but was able to keep going. That's controversial. Let's see. He's out of the draft. We'll keep it green for now. Unless everyone thinks that that should be a yellow. We'll unmute a couple drivers and get their opinions on it.
Careful when you merge, that's all I'm gonna say.
Jake M, Retro, and LT, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
That was clear.
Should that count as yellow or not? Rampage, he got hit, was able to keep it going, but he's now out of the draft. Should that count as 2 or 1?
What do you guys think? I couldn't really tell on my side.
I couldn't really tell. I have no idea.
If it's a 1 car, then
I mean, he did keep it going. I don't know.
He did keep it going, but he is outside of the draft. That's the only problem. He got hit outside of the draft.
Speed?
His low speed, I can check that for you. Looking back now to low speed. You guys keep going green. Keep on racing.
Yeah.
Right
Hi,
now.
Clucko.
Check it out, LT.
He was going about, I don't know, like he was going about 140, 135, 140. That was his lowest speed.
I mean,
if I had a better angle of the wreck, I would have said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Jake." Nope, never mind.
If
If we had a better angle,
I think we might call it.
Yeah, because that is a little too slow.
He slammed dead straight into him. Dead straight. So we'll throw out the yellow. So,
alright, yellow boys.
Yeah, race it
well,
back to
this
the
is about
line.
to be interesting.
Yeah. Alright.
Jake, get inside.
LT in the lead, Jake M in second. Kluka's gonna make a dive bomb move, but nothing's gonna happen. The yellow's back out for the 3rd time today. Sorry for that little bit of a late caution there. We were kind of just talking about should it have counted or not. Rampage was able to keep it going, but he was way too slow. Like he slammed dead straight into Steven. And are these guys wrecking up here? No, they're not. Okay. Well, anyways. Alright. Get another interview ready.
Am I crazy to wish that this go to 80 miles an hour instead of 70?
Hey Retro, this is Death Bomb.
What?
Do you copy?
Copy.
So, currently in 4th. What do you think about this race
Stop
so far?
hitting me. Race has been pretty fun. It's been great racing with LT and Jake again. It's just been great so far.
That's nice. What are you looking forward towards? Or as this race will go as a whole, or whatever sense that makes. What do you think will
Daytona
happen in the
spot
race?
would be good.
Yes, it would be. Need a top 7, currently 4th. You do have 2 drivers who are willing to help you. And that is nice. Pit stops. Pit road's open this time by. Pit road open this time by.
The wreck was interesting between me and Thunder.
Do you know, from your point of view, or from that last
Yeah,
wreck, Rampage, like, did you get any good look at that or no?
Yeah, I could see that Thunder was trying to merge, and then it just ended terrifyingly bad, but I could tell it was an accident. It wasn't really terrible. All I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna try and merge, have radar on, please.
Yeah, radar is probably gonna be everyone's best bet. And I don't know how much fuel the game gives you at full. There's 55 laps, or there's 45 laps left to go once you guys head back green. I don't know if you have enough fuel or not.
I think we should.
If you do, then just have your radars on. Don't focus on fuel. I'm looking back on the replay right now. I believe that wreck happened on lap 32. 31? 31.
Yeah. Oh my god, keep it straight!
Looking back on the wreck.
Literally 6 feet under.
Yeah, happened on lap 30.
Me! I was 7th.
Yeah, happened on lap 31. So, what happened there, even positions to the outside lane, by the way, as soon as you guys form up.
Yeah.
It looks like someone tried to merge onto the track. It wasn't Thundermouse, it was the car behind him.
Well,
I think
that sucks.
I don't know, I think that might have been Pokemon, I'm not sure. And then that got into Steven. Steven got loose, went dead straight into the wall, right behind you. And Rampage was behind you at the time, and so he slammed dead straight into him. He got hit once, slowed down to like 135, and then kept it going, but still
yeah. Can you please wrap it up, Clint Boyer, or we're gonna go green?
I know, we're going green. Best of luck.
Thanks, you too. Wait, what? Oh, fuck.
Green flag back here at Daytona from the 4th caution of today. I think that was the 3rd. That was the 3rd record today. Sorry, not 4th. Not yet, anyways. Alright, everyone single file right now. Sonny all the way up to 3rd. That's a sight to see. Let's see if he can mark his spot into Daytona. Into the 500. The only Dodge in the field. I like the Viper. I like the sign of the Viper. Whoa, one car! Did he get loose? That was LT. He was able to save it, thankfully. One car to the wall, that was Sunny. A bit more contact there. Let's go 3rd person for just a little bit from JC's point of view. Bit of contact between a lot of drivers up in the front. One car was forced way below the line. Oh no, this is gonna get bad. This may get bad. Yoshi, I believe that got forced below the line. Got popped out of there, was able to save it. He didn't gain any positions though. He slowed up right away. I don't know if that was him getting forced. I don't think he did that on his own. What happened there? The one time 3rd person doesn't work. Jesus. It's like every camera's inconvenient at the worst possible time. Alright. Like this sack of shit. Okay. Yeah, go to this when you got one car below the line. This is getting forced. There you go. Steven was able to give his position back. Thank you, Steven. I don't think we have anyone like being. Oh, whoa! Whoa! There goes Retro! One car! And that's going to collect LT. Caution is out, caution is out, caution is out. Racing back towards the line. And it's going to be Jake M who gets it. There's the 4th yellow. Oh my. What happened there? Retro and LT. Go ahead and review LT real quick. Hey LT, this is Death Bomb on the booth. Do you copy?
I got you clear as crystal meth.
Well, what happened there in that last race?
All I saw is I came off the corner full throttle and I saw the door number of Retro in front of my face, and next thing I knew I was backwards on the straightaway.
So you've been working pretty well with Jake M and Retro here. Do you believe all 3 of you will be able to move on into the 500?
Oh yeah, we're the best cars out here, there's no question. As long as we don't get squeezed direct by a certain couple people, we'll be fine.
Alright then. Well, how do you feel about the race as a whole so far as we're heading towards halfway?
It's been pretty good. I mean, it seems there's some people that's mad that we're too good, but you know, we'll go to the front because we got Jake up there, and we got Retro. We'll bulldoze through the front. You know, this monster car is pretty speedy.
Well, you have been speed throughout this race.
Yeah, stay out.
You've been doing very well. Well, anyways, I'll see you. Best of luck there, LT.
Thank you.
And Kluka straight up with the way too late entry. He's gonna get reset again. Yeah, he is. Kluka tried to go down the pit road. Kluka just go ahead of the other drivers.
Hey, Thunder Moose. You want to work with me, Retro, and Jake? Alright, got you. We can.
Alright then. Oh, interview Kluka. What was that all about? Hey, Kluka, this death bomb in the vid, do you copy? Kluka, you there? You there? Kluka, what position? Hold on. Okay. Were you trying to head down pit road and just made it way too late? Ah. Alright. Well. How do you feel about the race so far, Luca? That's good. Oh, it's gonna be halfway, and I'm gonna tell this to go 70, that's pace speed, 770. Right. You're good. I'm just telling the other drivers. Okay, best of luck, Luca. Alright, now since we're at halfway, we're gonna change it to single car wrecks within the top half of the field from now on. Green flag. Steven, I think, jumped the start a little bit. He's gonna slow down, try to let Pokemon by, and that entire top lane is stacked up. Yep. So Steven and Pokemon are now all the way back towards the end of the field. I think Steven might have ran that start. I don't know. Let me check. I think he did. Okay, then we got hit from behind. Yeah, the green flag. I don't know. He didn't speed up until like way after the restart zone, and he tried not to pass Pokemon by the time they got to the line. Okay, it's fine. I don't think he jumped it, or he might have accidentally did and then slowed down to make sure he didn't. But anyways, Kluka in the lead with Yoshi in second. Rampage third with Steven in fourth. Then we got Sunny in fifth. Does the race go into the night? Most likely, yes. The first race, though, it's now evening. We're halfway. It's the race. The second duel, without a doubt, is nighttime. So stay tuned in for that. Thermal's working with LT and Thunder, trying to get back up to the top four there. Pokemon's out of the draft, so is JC, and Retro's absolutely out of the draft. I don't know exactly what happened to him. I think he just had a bad restart. On the top of Sunny's car. Is that... What is that? I can't... Is that... Oh no. Oh, the Corn Hub car is doing very well today. Currently fifth. Top four, Toyota's working together. Thankfully, the Toyotas are not as broken as they used to be. The game actually nerfed them, and so now they're only just as fast as the Chevys. Speaking of the Chevys, here come the majority of them. Or here come one of them. Two of them? One of them. It's like, this is a weird field. We got a Chevy, a Toyota, a Ford, and a Dodge. Here in 5th through 8th, we have 4 different manufacturers. Ain't this interesting? Most of the Chevys though are in the back, because Pokemon, JC, and Retro are all in the back of the field. Maybe Pokemon and JC can slow down a bit and hopefully catch up, can catch Retro, and then maybe they can make a run. Sunny, Thunder, LT, and Jake are trying to make their way up towards the top 4, and they are doing so. They are closing in on that top half of the group. Going very quick, 182 heading into turn 1. Kluka putting up the defense. Sonny to the inside is going to help Steven. Thunder's going to the outside to help Kluka. LT goes to the outside. Jake M goes to the outside. Yeah, I have no idea what that is on the top of Sonny's car, but it looks amazing. 3 wide through turn number 3. And a lot of contact there between the pack. Sonny's loose, hard into Thunder Mouse, and he's around. Smacks into Thunder again, and Thunder's out of the draft without a doubt. That has to count as 2. I called it after the line, so race it back to the line again. Still go green, race it back to the line. We'll count that as 2. As Thunder was involved, I believe another car was, I don't know if they were, Sonny was definitely involved. He was the main car that wrecked, and then Thunder was involved, and I believe one more somehow was able to keep it going. But that does count as 2. We counted the other crashes too, so we'll count this one. But alright, we're racing it back to the start-finish line. Rampage is your leader with Yoshi in second. We have Steven with help from Kluka. Yoshi trying to get the lead, but here comes LT all the way down to the inside. Towards the line, side by side is LT who gets it. And then wrecks across the line. Did Rampage force him below the yellow? I think he might have. We're looking to see, yes, LT, when he made that move, was above the line. Rampage went all the way down towards the line, and LT was trying his best to stay above it. His left wheels are on the line. That's fine. He's fine. Towards the line, yes, he's good. And LT will get the lead with Rampage second, Yoshi third, Jake M in fourth, and it's going to be Steven who gets fifth. But that was an ugly race back to the line. Way ugly. Plural. We're good here. Rampage can move up to second. That was a close call though. Because if LT was below that line, Rampage probably would have been given a penalty, but no. The two of them were just side by side, door slamming towards the line. No penalties given. We're all fine. LT back up to the front. And there we go, Jake M again. Hit road open this time by. Hey Jake, this is Deathbomb in the booth again. Do you copy?
Yeah.
Wild race to start finish line there.
Yeah, it was. LT is saying, I'm taking tires. So I don't really know how to explain what in the world happened there. I gained a lot of spots from that. That's all I can say. Mainly pittings to like help out Retro so we can work with them still, because the whole reason why us three are like so good is because the Toyota is the best pusher and Retro just hangs with us because of it.
Did you see if Rampage forced LT below the line? As far as I know, LT was above the line.
It looked like on my end, LT was just on it, not below it, so it should be fine.
Yes, he was just on the line. And I did see, when he first made the move, he was fully above the line. I did see that. Rampage came down and made contact with LT, and I was seeing if Rampage was forcing him below the line. Because you can't
I think
do
it should
that.
be fine either way.
Yes, on my end it looked okay. I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on it.
We gonna double up now?
Yes, you can double up if you want.
Alright, I'm ninth. I'm
Yes,
ninth.
evens to the outside lane, so Jake stays bottom, Retro to the
Just
top.
make sure you maintain
Steven to
70,
the top.
boys.
JC goes to the top since he's 6th. Fourth is Thundermouse, so he's top lane, and Yoshi's second.
By the way, hang on, Deathbomb, you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you. What is it?
Okay, you wanna know what happened to Retro?
What happened?
He was on lean.
Oh. Okay.
Thankfully, we got lucky, so he's back with the swaggers again, so...
After the 5th caution of the race, is that? The 5th? 5th or 6th?
5th.
5th. I think that's the 5th. So far, though, it's been quite the race. Both chaotic, and then you had a bit of...
32 to go at the line, boys.
But anyways, Jake M, thanks for giving me the info and the explanation on Retro and all that, and best of luck.
Alright, thank you, Dead Bomb.
Okay. Alright, Jake M, number 48. Okay, we're gonna go back, green flag, let's see, green flag, back racing, and a couple cars make contact in the back. Hazard. Well, Steven up to the wall, JC. There's hardly any room there. They're pretty wide, and Steven got put up into the wall. Outside lane. Everyone right in the outside lane. Looks good for now. Kluka got a big shot from the back of Rampage. Whoa, Kluka's making moves. He's going ahead of Rampage. Oh, there we go. Now shit hits the fan. Everyone's filing out everywhere. Everyone's making moves. I think Retro got put in the wall or something. Now there's cars going everywhere. I couldn't really tell what was going on. But now Yoshi's in the lead. Yeah, the whole field's here now. 31 to go. Oh, they're three almost. They are 4 wide. 4 wide at Daytona. That is not going to work. Somehow Rampage is able to make it work. His tires were on the line. They weren't below. But Rampage goes up into the wall. What was going on with Rampage? Did he lag out? Rampage is slow. What's going on? Stay green, everyone. Stay green. But Rampage is super slow. He has a network error. And he is out. He is out of the race. Rampage is out of the race. He lagged out. Oh no. He left the party entirely. And Rampage is now out. 10 drivers left to go. Oh, you gotta feel for Rampage. He made past halfway and just had a connection error right with 30 to go. Stay green, stay green, stay green. Everyone's single file for now. 30 laps to go, coming down to 29. Give me a party chip? No, I can't hazard, sorry. I have everyone else muted. Like everyone, like, you're muted, Bush is muted, everyone else is muted right now. He will move him back and forth. Yoshi in the lead with Sunny up to second. Sunny's gonna make a move to the outside, and there's a wreck behind them. One car hard into the wall. Everyone keeps it going. There will now be a yellow. We're staying green, staying green. We're gonna look to where Steven was at the time of him wrecking to make sure that it stays as a green flag. Because remember, if there's a one-car wreck within the top 5, and we're gonna see where Steven was at the time of him wrecking, and he was in the 6th position. He was stay green, one car, stay green, stay green. JC up into the wall. Everyone pushing on the inside. Yoshi in the lead with Sunny in second, and now Pokemon is up to 3rd. Looking down the back straightaway. Sunny pushing Yoshi, Pokemon behind Sunny, and Thunder behind Pokemon. Did you unmute me? No. Everyone down on the bottom lane. Dear Lord. else, why not? I need my voice needs to heal anyway. You can unmute Bush as well. Hey Hazard, hey Bush, how's it going? Hey. That's cool. You're in the second duel, by the way. You know that, right? Cool. So what's your thoughts on the race so far? These cars can get, if you can push them just right, on average they'll get up to 180 or 185, but Gran Turismo being Gran Turismo, you can get up to 190 or higher if you somehow get a glitch. Yeah, not gonna work, and it looks like Rampage is back with us. Yeah, no, not much you can do. Pokemon! And Kluka's gonna go with them. He's in a party about. Oh, wait. Yeah, Sonic isn't in here. We'll look up. Oh, crap, this is a bad view. We're gonna look towards the back of the field as we're going to invite Sonic towards the party now, just to make sure that he's in here. Forgot to do that. Sorry. Sunny. Oh, they're grinding against the wall right now. They're gonna go single file log in a few laps. Right now it's 24 laps to go, heading towards the end of this race. What are your predictions so far, Hazard? Oh, they're doing it now! Here they come to the inside! Jake M, LT, and Retro! You've seen these three work all race, and now they're working their way up to the lead. Jake M to the inside with Pokemon on the outside. They're heading side by side across the start-finish line. Jake M will lead that lap. LT to the inside of Pokemon. It looks like Yoshi back up to the top. Retro and Sunny going to try to work with Jake and LT, but Jake is going to clear them on the inside with LT up to second. And you know, Retro is a previous winner. He won last year's Daytona 500. Well, not tonight. He's going to look for next Sunday if he can make it. Exactly. Unfortunately so, him due to lag and not really much you can do. Sunny popped onto the wall. He popped it again down to the inside lane. I'm going to take a quick break right now, and we're going to focus on the leader, Hazard, commentate for a couple laps. Alright. Thanks for the commentary, Hazard. Best of luck to you in the second duel. I heard that one's gonna be a wild one. And as you see over in turns 3 and 4, the sun is out. It is orange. Back down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Get your screenshots ready whenever we have use of that. No, not yet. They're not expected to really come on until probably the second duel, but here at this nice evening sky, it's a nice finale for the first duel as we're getting closer to the end of this. Oh, the clouds all the way there. To the inside, trying to make a move on that top 3. Not enough momentum. Hey, Bush Brothers, are you here? Don't know if he's here yet. Slight bits of contact. I think most of that's coming from pushing. Oh no, it looks like Pokemon Sunny and Yoshi have separated from that top 4, hoping they can get back together. It's not looking too good though, because those 3 are not really that well organized. The top 4 are pulling away. Let's see if they can somehow catch up. They might catch up by a few hundredths of a second. Heading into turn number 3, the top 4 all hugging that outside lane. 5th, 6th, and 7th also hugging the top, trying to catch up to the top 4. They are gaining some ground on Kuka and the others. They are able to catch up by a 10th, but the front straightaway is where they're gapping them. Never mind, it's now closing back into turn number 1. Let's see if Pokemon can get them. They're just hugging that outside wall, trying so hard not to hit it. Yoshi right to the back of Pokemon, and Sunny right to the back of Yoshi, or actually no, he's about a car length back from him. He's gonna need to help him though, or else he'll lose the draft. Now down to half a second between Luca and Pokemon. Yep, and I think they're able to. Yep, they caught back up. Nice work from Pokemon Yoshi and Sunny, able to catch back up to the top 4. Are they going to make a move now that they have momentum? Nope, they're just going to file right in. It might work with Kluka though. Oh, Pokemon's around! And Yoshi hits him! Yoshi slowed down! That is 2 cars, and the yellow is out once again for the 7th time tonight. Luka to the inside, trying to see if he can get a position. He's side drafting Retro. Retro in the wall a bit. LT to the inside of Jake M. And LT will get the position. Jake M in 2nd, Retro 3rd, Kluka 4th, Sunny 5th, Yoshi 6th, Pokemon in 7th. Thundermouse looks like he's going to get 8th unless JC decides to pass him. Let's see. Nope. Thundermouse 8th, JC 9th, and Steven will be in 10th. It is good for Steven, though, as he gets to catch back up to the top of the grid. Oh, it's been good so far. Guarantee. Well, anyways, Hazard, thank you for commentating with me. I'm going to meet you again and commentate the end of the race. Thank you, and best of luck in duel number 2. Alright. Bush is here as well. Meeting him. And we're going to unmute the current leader of the race, LT Shiny Side. Hey LT, this is Death Bomb in the booth. Do you copy?
I got you, Death Bomb.
Current leader of the race. The 3 of you managed to get back to the front, like you said. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty confident with us 3. I mean, we can push better than anyone else, and all we gotta do is just hold on. The objective is, you know, of course, we don't want one of us 3 to get a win, but the objective is to finish top 7 and qualify for the 500, where we can go after the bigger race next week.
And right now, is there anyone out there who you consider to be the biggest threat for the win? Or are you not looking for the win right now?
Honestly, not really. I mean, once the 3 of us get hooked up on the top, we're kind of just really unpassable. You know, I mean, the Yoshi is pretty fast. Those other 2 Toyotas are pretty fast, so those are definitely to worry about. But I think we'll be okay if we can just do what we've been doing the whole race here.
And what are your final thoughts at the race as a whole?
It's been pretty fun. You know, I've had fun. It hasn't been too chaotic. You know, we've rode the top to click off laps, which I appreciate that we did that. And yeah, just hoping that we can give everyone watching at home a great show here.
Well, you've given us a great show so far. Thank you. Thank you for racing, and best of luck out there, LT Shiny Side.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. The stage is set. 10 drivers looking for a top 7. The drivers who are in the danger zone are Sunny and JC and Steven. You need 7th or better. And you don't want to go too crazy, because if you wreck in those last laps, unless there's a big one after you, you are done. But right now we have 12 laps to go. We're going to restart conveniently on lap number 69. Nice. But with 12 to go, the last lap for a caution is lap 76. Once you get to lap 77 of 80, there are no more yellows. No more. So, in row 1, we got LT and Jake. In row 2, we got Retro Yoshi. Row 3, Thunder and Pokemon. And it's green flag back here at Daytona. A massive push from Yoshi to Jake M, as he will get the lead. He's going to clear LT and go back to the bottom. Meanwhile, LT and Retro are going to work with him. Kluka's going to try working with Yoshi. And now, heading through into turn number 1, everyone just stacked up together and are filing out slowly. Sunny's going to follow the inside lane, and so is Pokemon. Right now, Yoshi and Kluka are stuck on the outside. Kluka's back to 7th. Thundermouse is going to go to the inside of him now. He's trying to avoid relegation. He's trying to avoid elimination. Steven in 9th and JC in 10th. JC, can he catch back up to the remainder of the field? I hope that he can. He has to now. 1 car to the wall, that's Yoshi. He's slowed down a little. Does he lose the draft? I think he has JC's draft, does he? Yes, he does. I believe so. Hopefully. Yeah, they're still making contact. He has their draft. Everyone's still in the draft. Top 5 right now are just single file. It's mainly this latter half here that we're going to have to worry about, because it's a matter on who gets 6th, who gets 7th, and who goes below. Single file right now. 1 car to the inside, that is Yoshi. Thundermouse is following Steven. Coming to 10 to go. JC getting a push from Sunny. Thundermouse has the last transfer spot. 10 laps to go here at Daytona. The orange evening cloudy sky above Daytona Beach. There's a plane taking off in turn number 2. It's the airport here at Daytona. Oh, a little bit of a stack up for Thundermouse. Looks like these bottom 5 here trying to catch up to the top 5. It looks like they're doing it. Steven having purple sectors. The fastest lap so far was by Sonny. I wonder if Steven will be able to break it. He's catching a lot of speed. 183, 184, 185 across the line. He will not get the purple, but he will get up to Pokemon. Pokemon's losing, he's able to save it with contact from Kluka. Steven to the back of Kluka, pushing him. Everyone's single file riding that top lane, logging in more laps as we get closer and closer to the end of this race. Kluka and Pokemon, contact between them. It looks like Sunny had a little bit of contact too. Kluka's now up to 4. Pokemon back to 5th. Blue to the back of Kluka. And Steven is in 6th behind Pokemon with Thundermouse in 7th. JC is currently in 9th as Sunny will pass him for 8th. And Yoshi is in 10th. All 10 drivers still in the draft. Still in the draft. Despite the contact that they've been making. And everyone is racing for a top 7. Let's see who can get it. Exciting so far. This race has had ups, it's had downs, and it's only the first race of the night. In fact, the lights have just clicked on for the track for duel number 2. But right now, the whole field on the outside lane trying to get past. And JC and Yoshi are trying to catch up to the middle of the field. Yes, they will. Thundermouse! Thundermouse! Did he lose the draft? Yoshi's gonna try to help him, but Thunder's lost it! Thundermouse has lost the draft! Oh, that is heartbreaking. He needs to hope for a yellow. Right now we have 7 laps to go. The last lap for a caution flag is lap 76. They're getting closer and closer to that mark. Stay green, stay green, stay green. Oh boy, alright. Evening sky, duel number 1. Purples all over the place. These guys are racing harder than they've ever raced before in this race. And it makes sense as to why. Because there is 7 laps to go, coming down to 6. Pokemon got a little bump from the wall. He checked up into Steven, who checked up into Sunny. Yoshi's able to catch up. JC's able to catch up, but Thunder is completely out of it. Sunny blocking Yoshi. Six laps to go, coming down to 5. Contact in the back of the field. Heavy contact. To the inside of Sunny goes JC! And JC is up to 7th in the final transfer spot. He has Steven's draft and is trying to catch up to him. It's not over yet. Kluka. I think Pokemon is separated from Kluka. And Steven is separated from Pokemon. Will these bottom 5 work together to catch up to the top 5? Or the top 4 rather? The top 4 are speeding away. Jake M, LT, Retro, and Kluka. Here we go, lap 76. This is the last lap for a yellow flag. Once they pass this point, no more cautions. Focus here on Pokemon for now. Trying to find a good camera angle on the backstretch. Wasn't able to though. Tone's top 4 are stable, but not in the back. Steven and Pokemon make contact. JC is to the inside of Pokemon. Yoshi to the inside. Sunny to the inside.
Do they make it to the line? Yes, they do! No more yellows! No more yellows! It's race to the end! Alright. And now it's intense. Two of these guys in the back work together to try to get up to the lead pack. They're 2.1 seconds off. They might try. I think they will. Kluka's letting up a little bit. Oh no, he's in the draft. He's in the draft. He's gonna try to make a run on him. And these top three have just been glued together with Jake M as your leader, LT second, Retro third. I think they're just gonna stay that way. Do you get greedy and try to go for the win? 3 laps to go. And these guys are battling in the back. I think they're trying to catch up to them, but at this point, it's all holds bars. They're not going to be able to catch up at this rate. They're still battling one another. They're getting purple sectors, though. Maybe that's gaining them a little bit of speed. But remember, you all, Pokemon and JC, they need to get 7th or better to move on to the 500. Pokemon to the inside is Sunny. They're side by side into the corners. JC's going to push Sunny. Back to the front of the pack. Top 4 still single file. 2 to go. Oh, Steven to the inside of Yoshi, trying to get 5th. He doesn't want to be anywhere near 7th. 2 laps to go. We're going to focus on this latter half rather than the forward half. The forward half will focus on the white flag. But for now, we're focusing on these 5 here because it is 7th or better. You need a 7th place or better to move on to the Great American Race. Sunny to the inside of Yoshi. JC to the inside of Yoshi. Pokemon looking down low. JC is the final spot. Thunder Mouse is already eliminated. He's just riding it out, hoping for a big one. White flag here, 1 lap to go at Daytona. The top 4 right now have been staying single file, but Kluka will dive to the inside lane in somewhat of an attempt. Is anyone gonna go with them? No, they don't. Sparks in the back. Steven in 5th. Sunny 6th. Yoshi is in 7th with JC to his outside. JC has draft. Oh, they're making moves. LT to the inside of Jake M. He's going for the win. Retro to the outside. Oh, they're battling. Side by side to the line. It is Retro Racer. And who moves on? JC, Sunny, Steven, Kluka, Jake M, LT, and Retro with the win. Yoshi is eliminated. Pokemon is eliminated. And Thunder Mouse is eliminated.
I got a 6-star roulette ticket. Even the game knows that was lit. Even the game knows that was lit.
Retro Racer, do you copy?
Oh, I copy, baby. Woo!
So, ain't this convenient?
Hold on. I gotta mute a couple drivers. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Alright, I'm almost there. Don't worry, the bump.
You're good. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, I'm interviewing you again at Daytona. You have won. Congratulations. And
Thanks, man.
You'll be starting pole on the outside lane, so you'll be starting in 2nd for the actual race. Well done.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, man. All I gotta do, man, is shout out a humongous shout out to Jake M, LT, and even Clucka. Clucka, I know we had our ups and downs in this race, but that was still lit that you still stuck with it, man. Love you, Brand, especially Jake M and LT. Without them, dude, we would have made this car happen to go that fast, qualify for the 500.
So I was going up and down between the back half and the forward half of the field. What exactly happened to get you that last move, that last lunge to win the race?
I just went for it, man. We were going down turn 3 and 4. I tried doing the switcheroo and then managed to get to the outside. I also got a major push from, I don't know if it was Cluck or Jake M, and that was the thing that made it happen.
Well, congratulations, that one car in victory lane for duel number 1. And how do you think, what are your thoughts about the race as a whole?
Epic race. I'm glad we can say confidently that Daytona Speed Weeks did not disappoint in the duels. Also want to give a big shout out though to FRL. Some drivers hate him in this league, but man, he's my friend. He got me into this racing league in the first place, man. I don't want to say too much, but he's currently not feeling well, man. I did this win especially for him here. That's the reason why he's on the side of my car tonight.
Well, anyways, kudos to him. Hopefully he's feeling better. And the ones eliminated from this race, Yoshi, Pokemon, and Thundermouse.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. And I just got killed by some guy. Oh my god.
JC was able to make those last moves to move on. Sonny was able to move on into the top 7. He got 6th. But it's just heartbreaking for them. So what are your thoughts right now?
Well, gotta say shout out to the Houston Hood, man. That sucks for Thundermiss and Yoshi, man. I didn't really get to see much of the battle in the back, but that's gotta suck, man. Hope that you can still at least find this entertaining, and if you're a football fan, at least you get to see the AFC and NFC championships. So,
yeah. So is that why you're kind of pissed that you got top 7?
Yeah, I'm mega pissed, and especially you're like, well, the Clash is happening. I'm sorry, but no offense to anyone who actually loves the LA Clash, but the LA Clash, hot take, weirdest race of the year.
It's not really that much of a hot take because it
exactly.
is the weirdest race of the year. No, wait, then that's Chicago. Chicago might be the weirdest.
No, Chicago had some soul in it. We had Sheen Van Gisbergen win the race. It was epic.
Well, anyways, congratulations for winning the race. You, LT, and Jake M worked very well together for the end, and your final results, as we will leave the victory screen and head into the next screen, which is the results. Can I save the replay? I think I did. Replay is saved.
Please tell me I did.
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. I just killed Bush.
Well, anyways, we're going to look at the results of the race. You ended up in first, LT second, Jake M third, Kluka fourth, Steven Smith in fifth, Sunny Boy sixth, JC seventh, and the ones eliminated, Yoshi, Pokemon, Thundermouse, and Rampage. The Houston Hood took a big hit in this race. Hopefully the Houston Hood members of the duel number 2, Medic, can move on.
Let's go, Jacob.
Well, anyways, thank you, and the margin of victory, 59 thousandths of a second.
Thanks, man, for the opportunity. Good luck to everyone racing in Duel 2.
Best of luck, and thank you for racing.
Yep.
Hey, LT, this Death Bomb in the booth, do you copy?
I got you loud and clear, Death Bomb.
P2, you moved on. What are your thoughts on that last lap there?
It went exactly as planned. I mean, we took control of the race, and I'd say from racing and experience stuff, it's really hard to take control of these plate races, and we was able to the 3 of us dominate the race and just control the race and everything with the plan. Wish I could have won, but it's only a duel, so I'm focused on next week, and next week we'll do the same thing, and hopefully we'll finish one spot better.
Mm-hmm.
New people.
Hello, Kodai.
Hello,
welcome.
new people.
So, LT, what do you think about the race as a whole?
It was a good race. I mean, I thought it was gonna be chaos. You know, I was nervous to show up ever since that Lake Louise race. I thought we was gonna have another one of those, but it was a really calm race for it to be a plate track. So let's hope the 500's like that next week too.
Well, anyways, you got P2, you moved on, and what are your thoughts? Yoshi, it was Yoshi, Pokemon, Thundermouse, and Rampage that were eliminated, and what are your thoughts on that?
It certainly is sad. I mean, I feel the worst for Rampage because, you know, he lagged out and he had no control on what happened, so that sucks for him. And it sucks for the rest of those two. You know, everyone wants to get in the 500 and only a few can make it, you know. And sometimes it comes down to, you know, sometimes it comes down to luck. And just for them, you know, it just wasn't meant to be, but, you know, they're really good drivers, and I hope to see them back at the next event we do, wherever that be.
Well, anyways, LT, thank you for racing. Well done there for the P2, and I'll see you in the 500.
See you next week. Thanks for hosting. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And we're going to interview the last driver on the podium, Jake M706. Hey, Jake M, this is Deathbomb in the booth. Do you copy?
Yeah, I copy.
So, P3, the three of you moved on.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on the race?
I'm really satisfied with that. I kind of feel bad for just destroying the field there because we now know what to do for the Daytona 500. So, dude, what I find the funniest is that Retro, like, up coming to the last lap, he didn't lead a lap at all, but he managed to lead a lap that mattered the most. So, all three of us got a lap led. I don't really know what else to say other than I'm really happy. I'm totally fine with getting third there. All I was caring about was just us four, including Kluka, just working our way up there to make sure we locked up so we had no chance getting eliminated in the 500. Just, oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm happy Retro got it, happy LT got second, and I'm really satisfied with third after that. That was good luck to everybody in Duel 2. That's all I gotta say.
And what are your thoughts on, unfortunately, the drivers eliminated? Let me list them off to you. Yoshi, Pokemon, Thundermouse, and Rampage.
That sucks for them, but at least they can just say one thing. At least they don't have to worry about like where they finish. No, they can just watch everybody go just crazy in the race, so they can just watch it now.
And one more thing. For those who did not make it past the duels, they still can race in the Xfinity race this Friday. And if they win that race, they win the first pick of being a replacement driver. They have the first.
The Bills are fucking cursed.
Oh
I think
God.
Did the Bills
Bernie?
lose? Yes, it is Bernie.
Holy shit. Noise Cricket, I haven't talked to you in so long. Holy shit.
Well, anyways, Jake M, congratulations for your podium, and hope to see you in the 500.
Oh, you will, don't worry. Hopefully we can end on top this time.
Well, best of luck in the 500 then. See you then.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Alright, and that's gonna do it for duel number 1. We're gonna keep everyone muted for now, and we're gonna move on to duel number 2. So the duel number 2 drivers, those who raced in duel number 1, please lead, and you can stay as on the sidelines if you want, but right now we're going to go into duel number 2. If everyone's ready by 10:15, we'll start then, but if not, and we get ready at 10:30, we'll just start at 10:30. Currently, a couple of drivers were in a league race, I believe, Morway and Medic. I think they are done with it now, because I saw Morway commenting on my stream. So we'll wait for them, and we're gonna go ahead and head straight into the next duel. And welcome back, Sonic. Sonic will be racing tonight. How'd it go? It went fairly well, Morway. Unfortunately, though, I will have to show you, Morway. Yoshi Pokemon, Thundermouse, and Rampage did not make it. A lot of the Houston Hood has been taken out tonight. It's up to you and Medic to restore their name into the 500. So best of luck to you two. Free practice is open up for now until the start of the race. Once we get everyone in here, I'm going to tag everyone on Discord. It's okay, the Houston Hood will come back stronger than ever. That's the spirit. Oh, Kodan. Sure, Kodan, I can unmute you. What's up?
Any chance if I could try to like host the lobby for this, because apparently Justin cannot join your lobby.
I know that, and
Including
yeah, we've been trying all night with it, and it's not letting him. Like, I don't think anything can change. I mean, I don't think we can host another one, because with how this game is, the servers of last race worked good, and if we use someone else's internet, we have no idea if it's going to be like laggy or chaotic, so we're probably just gonna have to go with the flow here. And it sucks that his internet isn't allowing in the race, but I mean, it's just how it is.
Yeah. I mean, let me try mine and see if you could try join my lobby if that's the case. That fun.
Like,
just
yes,
in case.
But even still, though, we got less than 15. We got 17 minutes, and we're hoping for everyone to be here by like the next half hour. You can try real quick, but I mean.
Yeah. Can I save you out your settings? That's okay.
You can save my settings if you want, but.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Justin. I already told Deathbomb that he's gonna. Okay, Justin. I was letting you know. I'm gonna be making a lobby real quick, just in case if you can try to join my lobby, and see if this works.
JC, holy holiday, finished 7th, made the 500. Yes, you did, JC. You made it. JC made it in. And now we're getting ready for the second duel. Medic has joined on.
Hey, another forward. All right. Okay. All right.
The 11.
Okay,
Who's that?
Justin. Lobby is open.
Hang on, I'm. It's gonna be a second here, Conan, because I'm stuck in a loading bar right now.
Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna put
So
myself.
give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Gotcha. All right. Don't close the lobby.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not you. I'm talking to Deathbomb.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Good.
Sonny, I think he didn't he? Or did he not?
Sonny made it in, yes.
Sonny made it in, yep.
If you want the
Dodge
result,
Brothers!
I can tell you.
Dodge this.
I can tell you this. The top 7 who did make it in was Retro, LT, Jake, Kluka, Steven, Sonny, and JC.
Hey, Mr. Ford.
Alright. Now let me try to join yours, Codine. Hang on.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Joining
Justin.
success.
Did it work?
See, hang on. Yep, I'm in yours somehow.
Away,
Let's
Frankie,
go.
Medico here. Okay.
Okay. Alright, Deathbomb, good news. Justin joined my lobby. It's not working for
It's
him.
not working for you guys? Okay, we might...
It's working.
We're
It's
gonna have
working
to
for
reset
him.
lobbies anyway. Do you have all the settings saved in like to a T?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay.
I did. I did.
We can do your lobby for the second duel then. We just gotta make sure everyone is able to connect.
Gotcha.
So...
Trying to join yours to see if it works for my my lobby.
Do you want me to end mine now? Should I end mine now and hop over to yours?
Shit. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Make sure everyone else is
Just
able
keep just keep your stream up.
Okay, to everyone who is watching, to those participating in duel number 2, attempt to get into Codine's lobby. We're gonna see if that lobby is gonna be better. I'm still gonna have mine up. If it's laggy, then just come back to mine. And if it's not, then let me know, and then...
Here, I'm about to come on track anyway, Outlaw, so just give me a second. Right behind you. I'm doing it with a different wheel setup today. Hang on, I can't hear you. I need to change my audio. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry. What'd you say, Outlaw? I was originally scheduled for 1, but it wouldn't let me join Deathbomb's stream. Or Deathbomb's server. Yeah, I might have to. Hey, Outlaw, back off a little bit so I can catch up to you.
Hey, Codine, the only thing I want you to change...
What's up?
Make sure whenever you change... let's go... I'm going to event settings right now.
Yeah, go to... Okay.
Change the evening to, like, twilight.
Twilight? Okay, let's see. So which Twilight exactly?
Let me send you a screenshot of what the race is gonna look like.
Yeah, go ahead and send me a screenshot. Try to join my lobby, see if it works for you.
Oh, Reynolds.
I thought Bush was gonna make the '84 car for Jimmy Johnson, for Toyota.
No, I think Bush is the 8, isn't he?
No, he was gonna make Frank '84 car for Jimmy Johnson.
He's gonna make Frankie's car. I don't think he had the time though.
Yeah.
Which was just unfortunate.
Well, that's joystick for you.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and.
Yep. Yeah, that racist bitch. It's a long story. It's a long story.
Let me send you a screenshot of the weather and all that, Kodine, and I want you to implement this into the race.
Alright. Okay, and then you'll join my lobby.
Then I'll join your lobby. Yes. Is it first? Is it laggy? Is it laggy in your lobby? That's what I want to ask first. Is it laggy? If it's not, then we'll race in yours. But if it is, we'll have to probably go back to mine.
It's a little warpy, but don't say nobody's ghosting. Apparently.
Okay.
I will say, like, on a short story note, like, as far as like joystick goes, he was upset with another driver in another league, and he got upset about it, and he was like, "Get this out of here."
All right. So.
Yeah.
Kodine, you good? Did you get the screenshot? Okay, tell me when you have it exactly put in.
Aye.
First, let me look at how it's gonna look before.
Okay, CO2, SL4, and let's see.
It's completely dark on my end. Hold on, let me try to. There you go. That's better. Okay.
Did it work?
No, it's just I was looking at the time. Okay, you have your lobby up? It has everything down to a T, like everything is perfect on that?
I'm checking out all your pictures.
Auto start off, track, Daytona, tri-oval, 80 laps, custom weather, twilight, time, speed rate, ×1. It's alright. You can, JC, if you want. If you want to commentate for a few laps, feel free. Refueling speed at 10 times, correct? Do you have that at 10 times? 10 liters per second?
Hold on. 10 seconds? Yes.
Okay. Initial fuel, default. Grip reduction, real.
Default.
Tire wear, fuel consumption?
Tire wear X1? Yes. Yes.
Fuel consumption?
Yes.
That's one.
Visible damage on. And split stream is real.
Okay. Race finish
and
delay
boost is non.
180.
Yep. Race delay. Yeah. 180.
Okay. I think you got everything for the most part.
Yeah. Here, I'll send you a screenshot real quick.
Go ahead.
Quick.
Just to combine them. Is everyone in your lobby?
Pretty sure.
How many people?
Yeah. Everybody's in that lobby.
Let me tag everyone who's supposed to be in duel number 2, just in case if they don't know. We're starting in just about 10 minutes.
Okay, you got your screenshot that I sent you?
Not yet, hold on, it's pinging towards me now. Most of the people are tagging are already in here. I'm hoping Bobby's gonna be here. He's the only one to think that.
Oh wait, I just yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot the Twilight. My bad.
Twilight. Yeah.
No, he's not racing. He's not.
Okay. Do you have the weather the same?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, Deathbomb, put the Twilight for the time of the day.
Cool.
Time of the day is Twilight.
Make sure it's like it appears blue. It doesn't appear like orange or black or anything like that. Because sometimes the game like somehow messes with the sky. It makes it look lighter or darker than it should be.
Yeah.
Alright, so Medic, Bobby, Codine, NMG, Hazard, Morway, accidentally put him twice, Bush Brothers,
Yeah.
Bernie. So that means that
Okay, Tom.
and NMG's place will be Justin.
Yeah. Alright. Are we good to go? I got this. I put it to Twilight, so are we good? Deathbomb?
Give me a second. I think we are. There should be 10 people in here. Is there 10 people, including yourself? Or is there 9?
Mm-hmm.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead
He
and
had
join.
like 10.
Okay, I'll go ahead and
Alright.
join. I'm on my way.
Bobby's gonna get chained. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait till you join, and then I'll reset the lobby.
I'll have JC up in the booth with me. He can commentate some of the laps.
Yeah. But the bad news, Medic, Thunder didn't make it in. Nope. Unfortunate. Alright, are you in?
I'm on my way.
Alrighty.
I'm in. Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, Justin? Is he in?
I'm in. Medic, Morway, Bush, Codine, Sonic,
Okay.
Bernie, Frankie, Hazard, Outlaw. JC will be joining me in the booth. Do not mind him. We'll be starting at 10:30 Eastern, 10:30 Codine. So that means you guys
Alright,
have
are we ready?
Yep, you have 4 more minutes to practice and all that.
Okay, lobby's
Yeah,
lobby's gonna get reset in 3.
Oh, reset. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, reset.
No, change the event setting.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. Let's see. What do you have it set to? Do you have it set to Twilight, Codine?
Oh, I did. Check the event settings, see if I got it right.
Reset it one more time because it looks bright on my end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
Shit.
looks bright.
Okay. Yeah, for Death Bomb, he
Yeah.
yeah, but not for Death Bomb. Alright, did it work, Death Bomb?
It worked. It worked perfect.
Alright, good.
Thank you. Okay.
No problem.
Alright. Once I give you the signal, we'll go green flag and then start the second duel.
Gotcha.
Looks like with 10 drivers here tonight. Top 7 move on. The bottom 3 will be eliminated. Frankie is racing in Duel 2. He, doesn't matter where he finishes, he's already in. So, he doesn't have to worry about that. The rest of the drivers, though, need a top 7. And if Frankie finishes within the top 7, it'll skip his position and go to the driver who finishes in 8th. they will get the transfer. But anyways, got a lot of good cars here. Sonic, Oros, Hazard, Morway, Outlaw with that Tony Stewart looking number 29. Not gonna lie, that looks cool. There you go. I'll let you know. Medic in the 30, Bush in the very nice looking 8 car. Code in the Ford, Frankie in the 43, Sonic in the 11, Rose in the 51, and Hazard with the best paint scheme I think tonight, the number 88. That is an amazing paint scheme. Oh my god, we're in the back of that. Alright. Anyways. I'll tell you when to get the go ahead, Konai.
Alright.
Just a moment.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for Bernie just a sec and see if he readies up.
Alright, him. Aim for Bernie.
Yeah.
Once he readies up. Give it a moment.
Is it bad?
Lag? What's going on?
Nobody's lagging for me.
I don't see any lagging on my screen.
Medic. Yeah.
Medic? He's on pit road right now. Okay, once Bernie gets in here, we'll start.
Okay, Death Bomb.
Yes?
Can Medic just reset his internet?
Yes,
okay.
he can reset his internet. We're gone.
He has me unmuted, Justin. He has me unmuted. Yeah, go ahead and do that if you can.
Okay, so everyone watching the stream, there's going to be a slight delay. We are going to let Medic reset his internet, and we're still waiting for Bernie. Once the two of those get here, we'll start the race. 10 drivers.
Alright, there's Bernie. Alright, waiting for Medic, and then once he joins, we'll be ready. He gave you a big push? Hook him. Hook him.
6, 8, 4, 11, 66, 43, 88, 29, 51, 30. Medic left the party. Give him a moment.
Yeah. I believe Blaze... I remember that Blaze run that car yesterday, Justin. Yeah. Yeah, that was from yesterday. Yeah. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick. I'm getting a little sweaty.
Go ahead and do that. Stream currently at 2 hours and 3 minutes. We'll see which stream ends up being longer, the duels or the 500 itself. Alright.
Hey, Bush Bros. Kyle Bush? Bush.
Is
that you guys?
Oh, Jake, we're starting here in just a few minutes. Medic right now is having to reset his internet, so we are waiting on him. Once he gets back here, we're going green. So, Jake, I'm just sit tight for about a minute or two more. He'll be back here in just a minute.
That's us.
Let's have a look at the cars on track while we're waiting for Medic. Hazard in the 88. Boros in the 51.
There's Medic.
Okay, good.
Really?
Owl in the 29. Mo in the 6. Sonic in the 11. Bush in the 8. Kodine in the 4. Frankie in the 43. Husky in the 66. Currently down the 4. Everyone right now.
Damn it, Bush! You ditched me! Damn it, Bush! Damn it, Bush! Why?
Alright. You got Outlaw behind you.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, once Medic gets back from here, we'll be ready to go. So.
Yeah.
Alright, Kodine, thank you for hosting this lobby so that Oros can get in here, and so is Frankie.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for letting me host it.
Best of luck for duel number 2. With everyone muted, waiting for Medic. 10 drivers in this field. The top 7 will move on. 1 driver has already moved on, and that is Frankie. Frankie won the Daytona Clash 2 days ago. They are wrecking in turns 3 and 4. That's the smoke. But now 7 moved on in duel 1. 7 more left to go in this duel. Godspeed, you crazy men. From Thundermouse himself, DTM. Now, once Matt gets in here, we'll be ready to start. Thank you to the 8 people watching. If you have been watching throughout this whole race, even if during the snooze fest, we thank you. So far, Duel 1 went rather well. There was some single file racing through a lot of it, but we ended up having the big one on lap 3, and for the most part, it was some nice racing. We had a total of, I believe, 7 cautions in that race, and 80 laps. And now we're about to begin duel number 2. Once Medic gets on the track, we will be ready to start. And I will give Kodine the go-ahead here in just a moment. Kodine, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up?
I'm waiting.
They're having fun in the pack.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
They're having a fun time.
JC is going to join me in the booth. I have him unmuted. So JC, can you hear me?
Alrighty.
Yeah, I got you.
Good. Alright, it looks like Medic is on the track. Kodine, you now have the go-ahead to begin duel number 2.
Alright. Alrighty.
Best of luck out there, guys.
Yep. All right, Bernie, you ready?
Let's have a good race. Here we go! They're all wrecking on the front stretch. Alright, in row 1 we have Outlaw and Bush Brothers. In row 2 we have Hazard and Morway. In row 3 we have Oros and Sonic. Row 4 Kodai and Frankie. And row 5 Medic and Husky. 10 drivers looking for the final 7 spots to the Great American Race this Sunday. Here we go, green flag for duel number 2. First lap clean so far. Outlaw, your race leader, with Bush in second and Hazard in third. Following Hazard is Morway in fourth with Oros in fifth. Sonic in sixth. Kodai in seventh. Medic in eighth with Frankie in ninth. Bernie's outside of the draft, it looks like, back in 10th. Hopefully these guys can stack up a little to catch up to him. He might get the opportunity now as Frankie was slightly shoved out line. Nope, still far back. They're making it 3-1 on the front stretch, however, as Oros going to the outside with a big push from Sonic, trying to surge up the field, but it's not going to work as he's going to lose momentum. We're bringing JC out for the commentary. JC, you are now unmuted.
How's it going?
Good. How'd you like the first duel? You somehow managed to make it in.
I'm surprised, man.
7th?
But I'm happy I made it to 500. But too wide. Going into 10-1.
Side by side. 3 people on the bottom with 4 on the top. We have the powerful forwards of Kodai and Medic working together. And they're surging. It looks like Hazard there. But Outlaw and Bush are going to throw a block on the outside. Morway's left to dry. Hopefully someone can help him. And that someone is Medic.
Still too wide going in the corner.
Hazard and Morway a bit of contact. I think Hazard got a little loose, but not too bad.
That won't set in the palm. Here comes A8. Looking for the lead.
88 to the outside. That's Hazard with Outlaw to the inside. 88's going to clear Outlaws. Outlaw's going to merge back to the outside lane. 88 to the lead. Morway, the number 6 in second. Down on the low side. They're 3 wide there back here. Morway, Medic trying to fit himself back to the bottom lane. He will. Outlaw makes a move down to the bottom lane. Here comes Oros above Morway. Medic is going to work with Morway.
Oh, again 3 wide in the back. Jeez.
Bit of contact close to the back. Not too much. These guys managing to keep it going.
I'm looking out back and poor Sissy is wrapped out in the dust.
Oh! Oros got forced below the line. He got popped by leg there.
It's like pretty in the runs. You know,
he's gonna move to the outside, trying to make a move on Morway. There we go, that's the view I'm looking for. Morway is shoved from Bush Brothers to the inside of Kyle Larson fan.
see. Here comes the 6, going for the lead again.
The 8 helping him.
And the 6 will take the lead. Oh, here comes the 51. Trying to get the lead again. Nope, he does not. So far, we're going in single file, going in lap 6.
Hugging that bottom lane.
I feel like the Supras are going to be the powerhouse cars in Duel 2. Because they were pretty good in Stage 1 in Duel 1.
But the thing is, though, remember the 3 drivers that did work together, 2 of them were Chevys.
That's true.
Only 1 was the Toyota, and that was LT. And I did hear that they did nerf the Toyota Supra in this game. The Toyota Supra was the most dominant Group 3 car in Gran Turismo 7. However, the game thankfully nerfed the car. So right now it's only about as fast as the Chevys, which puts it just at an equal pace with the Fords and the Dodge. But even still though, it's not really the car per se, I would say, to be from the advantage of Medic not allowing Outlaw by. I think it's more of the driver. The driver really gives the car the speed. If you can handle that car well, you'll go fast, no matter what car you're driving.
I agree. And I'm working back here in 8th. I see Codine, Sonic have split from the draft.
Yeah, they've broken from the draft. They're going to have to hook up together with Husky, and hopefully the 3 of them can manage to bring themselves back to the front. Oros and Hazard are in danger of also losing the draft. They're half a second back. They need to work together fast if they want any sort of chance at catching back up. And it looks like they're doing so, maybe. Outlaw's probably trying to help them. Yes, he is. And looking back to the top 4 here. Norway in the lead with Bush in 2nd, Frankie in 3rd. Frankie is just racing for fun. And he has nothing to lose. But imagine if he does win the duel. If he wins the Clash and wins duel number 2, that'd be crazy if he did that. And what if he does a sweep? What if he does a sweep and wins the 500 after?
That'd be something.
Oh, let's root for Frankie then. For the sweep. Well, no, the total sweep, you have to win the Xfinity race.
Yeah. I think for this duel, I got my eyes on that 51 of Lost in Fan 5.
Ah, Oros. Yeah, he is good here. He almost won last night the SGTL, the Coke Zero 400. He got 2nd in that race.
I'm gonna keep my eye on the 51.
I would too, but then again though, another car I'm looking at is that 30 of Medic. Medic has a lot of experience here at Daytona. He's won one of the clashes before. He's come close to winning the 500. And I feel like with that Ford Mustang, with the power that car has, I think he'll put it to good use and end up in victory lane.
I agree.
Going down the front stretch, everyone's single file for now. The top 7 just bundled up together. 8th, 9th, and 10th are all the way back here. Sonic is working with Coda, and I wonder if they're going to slow down a bit more and try to hook up with Husky there in the back. Hazard racing.
As I'm looking back up front, 43 of Frankie is up front in 1st. We got Moore in 2nd. Bush Bar in 3rd. Boston Fan in 4th. Hazard County in 5th. American 6th. Outlaw in 7th.
These top 7, those are your 7 transfer spots. They could keep it green this whole way, and all 7, well actually, Codine would get in too, because Frankie is in that top 7. But why worry about that right now when it's lap 11? At this rate, you're just hoping for a good race.
As I'm working back here, the noisy, and I'm hoping for a caution to come out. I mean, he's just lost the draft completely. I feel for him.
Looks like Hazard, Medic, and Outlaw have lost the draft in the main field. They're going to have to work together to catch up to that those top 4. 2 Toyotas and 2 Chevys.
It looks like Meg is going to lead the second group, as Hazard Carry is going to drop back to 7th. Back up front, the top 4 is broken away.
Seems so for now. Oh. Looking at Medic, Outlaw, and Hazard, looks like Medic's going to lead the charge. We're going to see if they can get more speed with Medic leading, Outlaw second, and Hazard in third. Maybe that Ford is better up at the front. Let's see.
Let's see. Oh.
Outlaw pushing the back of Medic, trying to stay hooked up to him. They're not catching the top 4 right now. It's because they have a numbers disadvantage. Well, now they're catching them a little. Nah, never mind. Oh. Stagnating. It's going up and down, up and down. That's because the top 4 are staying so unified. Because they're single file right now.
At 14. 4-3 still up front. Up on top package. 2 Toyotas and 2 Chevys.
A Ford and 2 Chevys in the second pack. Now they're gonna try Outlaw leading this time. They're experimenting. You can tell because they're changing order. They're gonna try to experiment with Medic in second, being the powerhouse.
I wonder at some point, Outlaw, Medic, and Hazard will jump to the back and to catch Koda and Sonic, and all 5 of them work together to catch the top 4.
That may work. They might try that. Games physics below chunks. A message from Husky back in 10th in the Dodge. I do like the big K Dodge that Bernie made. One of the Dodges, in fact, was able to move on to the 500. Sonny, he was able to move on. Well, let's hope that that Husky can do the same. The Dodge twins. Sonic right now pushing Kodine. Sonic in a Toyota, Kodine in a Ford. And will these top 3 try to drop back? Because Kodine and Sonic are 5 seconds behind them. 5.5. If they drop back, they'll have more of a powerhouse than the up in front. But they will be about 10 seconds behind. 15 laps are down, 65 remaining. So we'll see how it goes. And it looks like the second duel, nothing too much has happened. I mean, the field has gotten separated, but now it's more of a strategy race than anything.
And I will bring up duel 1. We had the big one happen on lap 3. I wonder if the big one will happen in duel 2.
I say it might happen close to the end of the race. If we have one yellow, yellows will spawn more yellows. That's how it's going to be. If we get one caution, it's going to spawn a bunch more. But right now, we've stayed green this whole time. We're still staying green. 20% of this race is now down as they cross the line for lap number 16. 80% left to go.
And the top 4 is still pulling away from that second group.
Gap at 6.4 seconds and increasing. They may be trying to slow up a bit though. The gap between Kodai and Outlaw is 5.2 seconds. So it's actually gone down. And it's still decreasing. It's going down to 5. They may be trying to hook up with Kodai and Sonic. That's not a bad strategy. If you can't do anything with 3 cars alone, having 2 more, including a powerful Ford and Kodine, may just be the bit more speed that you'll need to catch up to that top 5, as the gap between them is still decreasing. Now it's at 4.8 seconds. The only issue is that Bernie, he's way behind. He's all the way back in 10th. He's 18.5 back from Sonic.
Yeah, Noisy needs a caution bad.
Without a doubt, he does. If he wants to race in the 500, he'll need one. Either that or 4 people lag out of the race.
As I'm looking at Codine, that gap is back to being 4.9. As the gap from Rawson fan to that second group is at 6.9. Back up front, the 43 of Frank is still in charge.
What was that? Here's the chat. I have to. That's what happened. Right now, still in the lead is Frankie, with Morway second, Bush in third, and we have in fourth Oros. 5th is Hazard, 6th Medic, and 7th is Outlaw. Back in 8th we have Codine, Sonic is in 9th, and Bernie is in 10th. For those just tuning in, there hasn't been too much happening in duel number 2, not too much. But right now though, it looks like these 2 back groups are just getting closer to one another in an attempt to catch up to the top 4 of Frankie, Morway, Bush, and Oros, who have just been working very well together, united, and have just been pulling away from these other drivers. But now, with this field about to collide as they're down to just a second between one another, will they create the powerhouse to catch up a total of 12 seconds and get to the lead?
I do believe I see these 5 working together in single file to catch that top 4. I'll give it about maybe like 5, 10, 15 laps, and then we'll probably see these 5 catch up to the top 4.
So far, this race has gone by very quickly. Guys just been logging laps the whole time.
As I see, Codine and Sonic have caught Outlaw, Hazard, and Manic.
20 laps down, 60 left to go.
Now the second pack is single file.
12 seconds back, and you can see the gap between Oros and Medic is decreasing just subtly by a couple hundredths. Now it's down by a whole 10th. Oh, no, but Sonic and Codine are side by side. That is not good. They need all the strength that they can muster. Codine's gonna let Sonic go ahead of him.
I'm looking back up front.
Gap down to 12.5 seconds. We'll catch up on them later. Focusing here on the top 4. Frankie, Morway, Bush, Oros. Morway has been in the 500. Bush has been in the 500. Oros has not, and Frankie has not, but he's just guaranteed himself. Medic has been in the 500. Outlaw, I don't think ever has, nor has Hazard. Or at least I don't think Outlaw had. He might have been the last one. I know Yoshi was. Sonic, I believe, was in the last one. Codine has been one. And Bernie was in one. He was in the first one.
As I'm looking at the gap between the 2 paths, it's slowly decreasing.
Yeah, it's down to 12.1. He's guys are hauling, going at 177, 178 down the back straightaway. They slowed down a little, and now there we go, the big push up to 180. While these guys are still going 173, 174, 75 at the most. They don't have a lot of speed compared to the guys in the back who are just ramming each other going 180.
That gap's down to 11.6.
It's gone down by a whole second, just a couple laps.
Lap 24. Still green. That's that gap between.
We'll take a break for a couple laps. JC, feel free to commentate.
Alright, halfway, lap 24. That gap between the top two, it's down to 11.3. That's right now, lap 25. Yep, 43 and Frankie in the lead, and Moore in second. Chris Brown in third, Foster in fourth. Yep, Medic in fifth, Outlaw sixth, Sonic in seventh, Codine in eighth, Hands carrying ninth, and all the way in the back, got Husky in 10th. And I feel for that 66. Right at the beginning, just lost the draft. Right now, if I was Husky, I'm begging for a caution to happen. Yeah, the top four is slowly catching Husky to try to put him a lap down. Like, we go back to the second pack. That gap between Merrick and Watson is down to 1.4. Well, just got shoved to the outside. He will fall back in line between Sonic and Codine. I feel that this second pack, they keep working together, stay single file. Maybe we'll have enough to catch this top four as we enter lap 27. If y'all watching the stream, how you doing? Hope you guys are enjoying duel number 2. As the top 4 is still slowly closing on Husky.
Alright, we're back here at Daytona. So far, hasn't been too eventful. The field is split into two, besides Bernie. The top 4 have split away from the remainder of the field, and currently are just focusing on just racing each other. Just watch the face. Nice.
That gap between the two groups is down back to 12.2.
And would you look here, the lap car of Bernie, the top 4, they're approaching on Bernie right now.
But Huskies went into the wall a bit.
He might join them. I don't know if he will though. Will he join the front pack or will he wait even more and join the guys behind? If a caution comes out, he gets his lap back. He's the only car a lap down.
I may see Husky dropping behind these top 4 as he gets into the wall again.
Here they come.
As that gap between Austin Fan and Sonic is at the 15 seconds. As up front.
Here come the leaders to the inside line. What's Bernie gonna do?
Husky goes up top.
Will he follow them? Yes, he will. He's gonna hang to the back of Oros. Whoa, he bumped into Oros!
That was a push.
Yeah, he accidentally popped him out of line. Gap between Sonic and what's his 13th second? It looks like these guys have split into two. The gap has split into two again. Medic, Codine, and Hazard have split off from Sonic and Outlaw. There you go, now they're catching back up. That lost them a ton of track position though. There's 14 seconds between them. 14.
It's like Outlaw's gonna jump behind.
And it looks like Bernie might have lost the track between him and Oros. I don't know exactly.
And that second pack was catching the first group. Now back to 13.8.
Alright, the gap is now decreasing. The bottom five are now connected to one another. The gap was at 14.6, I believe, is now down to 13.9, and is still decreasing at a rather decent rate. The gap between them and Larson is at 13.5. These guys are shoving each other hard, trying to get up there, and that's why they're just unstable. They're catching up, but one small mistake, if just one of them wrecks out, they're not going to have enough momentum. And now Outlaw is popped out of the group. He's 3/10 back. He has to catch back up. He will catch back up, thankfully. So they have to be very careful about this. They caught up a couple more tenths.
That gap. That's 13.5. As we're coming to lap 34, top four still has not changed one bit.
No, they're just logging laps. I don't think anything's going to change right now between the top four. I don't think anything's going to change with any of them. Right now, they're fine where they need to be. But there is one issue. One issue that I don't know if I would name out right away. But an issue that these guys know that they have. They've been going green for 34 laps now. Straight. Can you guess as to what it is, JC?
I would guess that'd be pit stops.
Right. But what kind of pit stop?
That's a good question.
Look at the bottom left of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Look at each of these guys. Strategy is going to come to play. Right now they're focusing on lessening that gap. 13.5 seconds. It's getting smaller and smaller. But these guys are just unstable compared to the top 4. They have a numbers advantage, but they don't have the advantage when it comes to stability. These guys are pushing 177, but getting dropped as much as 170, while these guys up at the front have been staying with Bernie alongside them, 175, 176, and are approaching the speed similar to that bottom line. Now Bernie's still shoving into the back of Oros, giving them even more speed. So will Bernie fall back and work with that for the rest of the field, or will he still stay with the top 4 and just hope that these guys in the back somehow wreck?
We'll see. As I'm working,
Gap is
like
down to 13.0, 12.9, 12.8. Alright, they're catching now.
Up front, Morway takes the lead.
Morway takes the lead.
Frankie's jumping to the back.
That's why they caught up a bit. Frankie got shot out of line. Now he's gonna go to the tail end.
So now Morway takes the lead. For Fishbone in second, Lawson's been third, Frankie in fourth for Husky. That gap's Troy Golden in again. That's up to 1.4.
They're catching up fast. They're hauling, going close to 185 miles per hour. Outlaw, is he in this draft? Yes, he is. Don't worry, he's in the draft. They're good. Gap down to 11.1. And a fastest personal lap of 49.775. Meanwhile, Frankie had a 50.5. These guys are running 50-second laps. The others are running 49s.
That gap's down to 10.9. They're catching.
They're catching fast.
I'm looking up front. I feel like we could see some green flag pit stops just to top off the field at some point.
Possibly. Or even tires if they think that their tires are too far worn. Because tire wear and fuel are both on. We don't know.
Have to see.
Oh, we know. We just don't want them to know each other. We want to keep that private so that the strategy part comes into play. We're not going to spoil everything. JC, I think you have some interference on your end. Something static.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. Seems to have gone now. The gap between Sonic and Frankie is now 10.8. It went up a little.
I'm surprised. This duel so far, we've been green flag the whole way.
Oh wait, and we're on halfway already. So right now, based on that, if anyone within the top 5 wrecks, if it's a single car in the top 5, that will count as a yellow. It doesn't have to be 2 cars. And we haven't even had a single wreck this whole race, and we're staying green. We stayed green halfway. How long will this green flag stretch continue? They're making excellent time on this race. And there are cars going into the pits. Sonic, Outlaw, Medic, Codine, and Hazard have all went down pit road.
They may have a strategy going on.
I think they do. They're communicating with one another to try and see if they can undercut the top 4 and catch even closer.
As I'm back looking up here at the top 4, Frankie lost to Pat Jeff for a second, but he caught back up.
Kodine comes out of the pits first. Sonic behind him. Behind Sonic is Medic, and behind Medic is Outlaw. Hazard will follow those 5. Let's see when the top 4 pits. In fact, what's really interesting is these guys are just coming up to speed. It's going to take some time for them to hook up. These top 4 might lap them.
Could be.
They're all down the back straightaway. The entire field is on the back straightaway. Kodine's just now entering turn 3.
I have a feeling Kodine may be slowing down to let these guys behind him catch
he's
up.
Gonna try.
As the top 4 have just entered turn 4.
These top 4 are not pitting.
How long will these guys go before they have to
They
pit?
will have to go at least once.
I'm looking at the second group. They're spread apart.
All of them spread apart. They're almost spread equally apart. Trying their best to hook themselves up together. To those now watching, 10 people watching the stream, thank you. Right now, pit stops, green flag pit stops have gone underway. The second half of the field have already pitted. Does the first half go down now?
No.
Bernie! I thought he was going into the pits. The first group, the first 4 on the track, and Bernie, who's 10th, a lap down, they've split off a little bit. They're losing momentum. And now the guys here who already have pitted, Kodine and Sonic have hooked up. Now they need to hook up with Medic. Alright, Outlaw and Hazard have hooked up. Medic in the middle. Strategy working into play. And now the top 4. Bernie's gonna go behind Oros. Frankie behind Bernie. Does the green flag pit strategy work? Does the undercut work for that latter half of the field? Did they do it right? Or did they waste too much time separated? Or will these top 4, whenever they pit, will they lose too much time from separation? What will happen to Bernie? A lot of questions still to be answered, even though we haven't had a single wreck in this race and we're making really good time. Still, there's a lot to think about. Looks like all the cautions were in the first duel. Snake Lane, the big one. We had the big one on lap 3.
It looks like the second group is finally get back together.
They're trying their hardest. And it looks like they will get back together. Outlaws in, Sonic's draft. So now these back half are finally back together. And now, just as I say that, the top 4 have pitted except for... Oh, Bernie is pitted as well. Let's see what these 5 do. Frankie, Bush, Oros, and Morway.
Looks like the second group has finally got together. Kodine in that path.
Morway is already out of the pits. So is Oros. So is Bush. And Frankie too. They're now trying to get grouped back together. Morway a long distance away, about 2 seconds. I think my only question is, did he pit too early? I don't think he did. Or did he get out too early and take it to the field? I don't know. Because he came out pretty early compared to the other 3. Then again, though, he's in a Toyota. Frankie's also in Toyota. Who knows what's going on? We can't see the actual fuel, so... I mean, we can see, like, the logo, but we can't see the actual how many laps are left, so... I mean, who cares? But that's not their greatest concern. Their biggest concern is these guys in the back who are continuing to catch up. 14.5 seconds. The original gap was about 10, and these guys are still separated. Where's Bernie on the track? Bernie is ahead. He's not even a lap down. He's leading the field. The number 66, with Oros behind him and Bush in second. What do you feel about these green flag pit stops, Jason?
I feel like the pit strategy came into play. I'm watching the second group, and they're sort of catching.
And big news here. Frankie has lost the draft, it looks like, with the other drivers.
Oh no.
And in time, the guys in the back are going to catch him. And Frankie is going to join them, most likely. Yes, he's falling way back. He's down to 167. He's going real slow, so that means these guys up ahead are already flying at 180, 181, 182. They're not going back. They're just going forward. So Frankie is going to have to work with these latter half, which is good for them, because that gives them even more power and even more support, catching up to the top three.
Yeah, the gap between Frankie and Kodak is down to around 10.9 now.
The top 7 need to make it in. Or you need to get a top 7 to get in. Top 8 if Frankie is in that 7.
That second group is getting Frankie up 8.1 now. Now the question is, will Frankie get in front of Codine, or will he jump to the back?
He might drop to the back, because if you go to the front, they're just going to slam into the back of you, and your momentum is killed. I think Frankie will let them by on the inside and just find a hole to merge into. He'll slow them up a little bit, but then he'll speed up as soon as they're all together. And nightfall here at Daytona. The sun is completely down except for a little bit of orange rays over in turn 2.
I'm watching Meg pass Sonny for 8th. He'll jump to the back of that pack. As the second pack is almost catching Frankie, but down to 2.5, you know.
See the orange over in turn 1, slowly going away. Complete darkness over Daytona. And you can see sparks over. That's the other field. They go down the back straight away. And here's Frankie right ahead of them. They've caught up to Frankie. And now, as the top 3 cross the line, it is 30 laps to go here at Daytona. Oh! Big shot! Frankie went ahead of Konai, and Sonic goes around!
No!
That is not what they needed! And it's only one car!
Well, it's still green.
It's still green! The green flag is still out! That was a disaster for the bottom half! Oh no!
That's not what they needed.
That is not what they need at all! Frankie, I think, miscommunicated. I don't know what happened. Frankie stayed low, got to the front of Kodine, bottlenecked everyone up, and Sonic went around. Kodine was moving high to avoid Frankie. Frankie applied the block to him, and then everyone just got bottlenecked. Outlaw and Sonic were unable to get away from one another, and Outlaw made a bad contact with Sonic, and Sonic went around and wrecked, and no one else was involved. Everyone kept on going straight. That is a horrible, horrible moment for the latter half of the field. And Sonic is now hoping for a yellow the same way as Bernie. That was awful. And what's even worse, if Sonic slows down enough, then the top half will be able to catch up, and he'll be able to work with them. What in the world? I mean, thankfully these 5 drivers are catching up bit by bit, but still. What was that?
If I'm in a driver in this field, I feel for Sonic.
I really do feel for Sonic too, because he was working with them that whole time. And I just got thrown away from a bad move. I don't know if that's Kodine's fault or Frankie's, or... I think that might be Frankie, because Frankie did throw the block on him when he really shouldn't have. He should have really waited and then merged into a hole, unless these guys told him to go up at the front.
I agree.
It's either a miscommunication or a just simple mistake. I don't know what was going on there, but no matter what happened, I do feel for Sonic, because he's the one who got the worst of it. But now, these guys here are having to regroup from that wreck and just press on. 14.5 seconds between the two groups, and it is decreasing pretty quickly. The guys up here at the front are running 50-second lap times, while the guys in the rear, they're going like 49.3, 49.4, 15. But they're catching up by more than half a second every lap, if not a full second. Oh.
Man, tough heartbreak for Sonic.
That is a heartbreak for Sonic. 15 seconds back from Hazard. What in the world? 9 people watching. If you're just tuning in now, we end up having our first wreck, but it was a 1 car, so no caution. What happened was these 5 drivers were catching up to Frankie, and Frankie made contact with Kodine. I think he tried to block him, or maybe, I don't know. It looked like he was trying to block Kodine, trying to stay ahead of him and maybe join them being the front car. And it bottlenecked the entire group. And Sonic and Outlaw made contact. Sonic got the worst of it and went around. Wow. The hopes of Sonic and Bernie are still alive, since they can simply just get their laps back later in the race. Thundermouse has joined us. Hello, Thundermouse. How are you? Thundermouse is buffering. Looks like he's just going to spectate for that.
Wow. I'm looking, lap 56, that gap is 13.7.
I think it was just a simple mistake that caused that wreck. I don't think it's anything more than that.
Yeah.
God. But anyways, let's move past that and move towards what is on everyone's mind right now, the gap between Morway and Frankie, which is 13.7. Outlaw, though, is moving to the outside.
So I'm looking up front. The 51 Boston fan is taking the lead. With Chris Brothers in second, Morway third, and then Husky behind them. Gap's now 15.5. At 58. What's that gap between Morway and Frankie's up to 13.3?
13.2 now. They are catching up about a second every lap, I want to say that. I don't know the specifics of it. Let's start whenever these front guys get to the start-finish line. Wow.
That's 12.9 now. That's slowly catching.
Yeah. Start the lap at 12.9. Sorry for those watching this stream, that's been kind of a snooze fest so far. Not much has really happened. We had some pit strategy, but it didn't really amount to much. In fact, they kind of worsened the guys in the back because they were separated far too long. An incident did happen a few minutes ago, though, with Sonic. He ended up wrecking. It was a one-car incident, and he was not in the top 5 at the time, so it was still green. What happened is those lap cars caught up to Frankie. I don't know if it was a miscommunication or a mistake or what happened there, and Frankie and Kodai made contact, and that checked up the entire group. Outlaw made contact with Sonic, and Sonic just went around. A bad bump. That's what it really amounts to. Man, they're doing what we did, but better, LMA. Yeah, they're logging laps. It's like you guys are logging laps? No, they're logging laps. And we still have, coming to the line, 20 laps to go. Wait, whoa, Oro's lagged a little bit there. Did you see that?
I saw a real lag.
Crossing the line, 20 laps to go. These guys have only gained a second in about 2 laps, I think. So they're gaining about half a second on them every lap, which they need to increase that rate.
Top 3 is slowly catching Sonic.
Bernie, I think, was trying to pass Morway. He's trying to race. 20 laps to go. Come on, let's race. I don't blame him, to be honest. I think you've logged enough laps.
As the gap between Morway and Frankie's up 11.8.
Yeah, now they're hardly gaining anything. This really is. One lap before, it's only 2/10. Now it's up to 3. Well, I'll be right back. JC, feel free to commentate for the next couple laps.
Alright, lap 62. Boston fans still in the lead. The top 3 is sure catching Sonic to try to put him left down, would put him in this lucky dog spot to get his lap back if a caution would come out. As the gap between Frankie and Morway's now at 11.1. And Stamp Bomb said second group was catching him every few seconds. I mean, they're trying. As the top 3 is still slowly catching Sonic at lap 64. Top 3 so far, Austin Fan first. First Pride was second, Morway third, Frankie fourth, Kodai fifth, Americans in sixth, Sonny's in seventh, Outlaws in eighth, Sox in ninth, and Huskies in 10th. As your top 10 is will come in the lap 64. top three have caught up to Sonic. I feel that Sonic's gonna let the top three go by and he'll jump behind Husky, give them a push. Now the question is, will Sonic let the top three go by on the bottom or the top? Oh! Two cars spun. What happened? Morley is slow, and Husky went around. What happened? Oh! Owl got spun. By Sonny. And it looks like caution has come out. Lap 66. I'm trying to figure out what happened between Husky and Morway. Man. I don't know what's exactly what happened. I was spectating Watson fan, I look behind him and I just see Morway hit the wall and Husky spin out. One of those contact between the two. Oh, first caution of the race. Things are just picked up and are interesting now.
I was muted. I was muted the whole time. I'm back. Sorry. I meant to say that pit road was closed, and that whole time I was speaking into a mute fucking mic. But we'll count the pits. And it's fine. No, Bernie's all the way up here. Is Bernie gonna stay out? That's what I was gonna say. Fuck. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter now. Let's have an interview with Bernie real quick and find out what the hell happened there. Hey Bernie, this is Deathbomb of the booth. Do you copy?
Yes, yes you do.
Were you about to pit that lap? I'm sorry if you were. I meant to say the pit road was closed, but I was muted.
You're fine.
Okay. What happened there between you and Morway?
Too much input. Way too much input to get to the turn. I tried to fix it without causing anything, but I put too much on there and it shot like up hit Morway.
Ah, crap. So you, like, spun into Morway and the two of you wrecked?
Essentially, yep. Yeah, I came up into the track and clipped them.
Ah, crap. Well, even positions to the outside lane. Go ahead and form up. Even positions. So Bush to the outside, Hazard to the outside, Frankie to the outside, Outlaw to the outside, and Bernie, you will be to the outside lane as well. Go
Doubling
ahead.
up.
Doubling up. Kodan, you're on the bottom. Thank you. Alright, well, anyways, thanks for the info, Bernie, and best of luck in this race. Well, now that everything has changed, we didn't have a single caution until that point, and now we're about to go into the final 13 laps of this race. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. Green flag back here at Daytona with Oros in the lead. Bush in second. Medic is going to push Morway into third. Hazard count out to try. And Outlaw all the way in the back. Frankie making contact with Sonic. And the whole field being in bang with one another. Medic is forced to the outside. And he'll move back. He's trying to force a hole between him and Frankie.
which works. Oh, one car
it's
spinning
around.
in the back. That might have
Nice.
involved Outlaw. That might have involved Outlaw. Keep it green for now. We're gonna check and see what happened. It was Hazard. Hazard, did Outlaw wreck with you? He was immensely slowed down. He did? Outlaw, can you hear me?
Wait, Death Bomb, you unmute me?
Yes, I muted you. What's going on?
I did hit the 88.
You hit the 88 and you slowed down with them?
Yes. I lost 3 seconds.
Okay. So yellow's called. Race it back to the start finish line. Outlaw and Hazard, thank you. Alright. Now we got that settled. So the second caution of the race. And would you look at that? It's lap 69. Nice.
Nice.
Kodine and Medic were trying to work on the outside lane. Everyone is just filing all over the place. Look at them go. Push to the outside. Is anyone going to go with them? No. And across the start finish line is going to be Oros, who will lead them back. Norway second. Sonic in third. I believe Bush was fourth at the time, and Frankie was fifth. I'm looking back in the replay to make sure who finished ahead of who.
On my end, it was Bush brother and then Frankie.
Yes, it was. Bush and then Frankie. Alright, well, let's go ahead and interview the man who's been up front for put him out of this race, Justin Oros. Hey, Justin, this is Death Bomb in the booth. Do you copy?
Yeah, I got you, man. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Well, you've been leading most of this race, I believe, and now we're heading towards 10 to go. Pit road open this time by. What are your thoughts so far?
The race has been pretty good. The HenderCars.com Chevy has been fast all day, working out with my buddies out there on the in the draft, and things have been going pretty well. I'm hoping I can lock myself into the 500 next Sunday. Like I said, my HenderCars.com was very fast and very smooth all race long. I'm just hoping I don't get wrecked out and don't kill myself.
Yeah. So far, though, we've only had one caution for 68 laps. And now we just had our second. Do you think it's going to be a caution fest from now on?
Well, as long as they're not like being
Pit open,
not wrecking themselves back there, then I think it'll be okay.
You have a couple takers in the pit row, or one. But
as long as it's not a caution fest, then I'll be okay with that.
All right then. Well, 10 to go. You're currently in the lead. You need a top 7 to make it into the 500. Best of luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Let's have one last interview with Kodine. Hey Kodine, this is Death Bomb up in the booth. Do you copy?
Gotcha.
So, you're currently in 6th, kind of in the bubble position. You've been closer to the back half of the field so far for most of this race. You now just have a chance to get up into the lead. What are your thoughts right now with 10 to go?
I'll see if I was trying to make it, but I got help with I got medic help behind me. We'll see what happens if we try to make it in to the 500 if we can.
What do you think about this race so far? It's kind of a snooze fest, but now it just picked up.
It went good. It went good until we had a long green flag race, until we had that first caution, and now we had that second caution of the race. But
what are your
the race
thoughts?
went really, really good.
What are your thoughts? Do you think this is going to be a caution fest from now on? Go ahead and double up.
Oh shit. Okay.
So what are your thoughts on how this rest of this race is going to go?
We might see if we can have like another photo finish, like where we have Retro and LT. We'll see what happens if we can get another photo finish.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Kodine, you're now up to the 6th position. Best of luck out there, and hope to see you in the 500.
Yep, appreciate it.
And now with 10 to go, JC, thank you for commentating alongside with me. I'm going to mute you for the rest of this race as we go green flag with 9 laps to go. Thank you, JC, and see you in the 500. All right, green flag back here at Daytona with Oros in the lead and Moro in second, with Bush in third and Sonic in fourth, Frankie behind him in fifth, Medic in sixth, and Kodai Files in the seventh, Outlaws behind him in eighth, Bernie's in ninth with Hazard in 10th. 10 drivers, only 7 of them, or 8 in counting, including Frankie, can make it to the Daytona 500. Frankie is to the outside. No one's going with them so far. Contact between Sonic and Bush. Bush is forced up high. Let me see what happened between Sonic and Bush. Sonic went below the line. I don't know if he was forced though. Might have been a ping pong effect. We're checking to make sure. Everyone's single file as of now. Yeah, it was a bad bump. Sonic is fine. Alright. Down the back straightaway, everyone's still single file for the most part. The last lap for a yellow is lap 76. Once we get to lap 77 of 80, there will be no more yellows. Once we get to that point. Hazard on the outside, Medic trying to work with them. Frankie in the back. Outlaw in the back as well. Single file for now. Frankie is outside the top 7, so right now the top 7 period moves on to the 500. Anyone that finishes below 7th is out. We're on lap 74 of 80. 7 laps to go. Bernie up to the top. Contact between Bernie and Outlaw there. Bernie's gonna file back in. Might just got to thank you, let me good stuff on. I'll be right for the 500. Yeah, thank you so much, JC. Hope to see you there. Right now, 6 laps to go. We've been caution free for almost this entire race. We've had only 2 yellows, and both of them were being much back to back. Whoa, Outlaw to the bottom of Medic. Heading into turn number 3. Oros still your leader. Heavy contact between Bush, Kodai, and Outlaw, and that was Bernie. Five laps to go. This is the last lap for a caution to come out. The very last lap. Single file glued to the bottom. I think these guys just want to make it to the end. Frankie moves to the top just a little. A gap is forming between Morway and Sonic. Oh! It's all good. Still single file. Across the line. No more yellows. From this point on, it's green to the finish. The people in the back are side by side. That is not good. They need to get an organized stat. Medic at 6th with Kodai at 7th. Bernie's behind it with Hazard. And then Frankie back in 10th. They're catching. Oh, they're catching a bunch. Here we go. Get ready. 3 laps to go here in duel number 2. Everyone's caught back up. Oros in the lead. Morway in second with Sonic in third. Bush in fourth. Outlaw fifth. Medic in sixth. And Kodine in seventh. Bernie is currently in eighth. Hazard in ninth. And Frankie in 10th. Medic makes his move. Trying to make the outside lane work. He has Kodine and the others to the back of him. Bernie has to go low. Medic has to go low. Heavy contact in the back. You gotta stay easy. One wreck and you're done. And contact has been made. Bernie. Medic. Medic is involved. And so is Kodine. Oh no. Down the back straightaway. 2 laps remaining in this race. Medic, unless he finishes 8th, is out of this race. Kodine in 9th with Bernie in 10th. And Frankie, hold on, Frankie says he can't communicate in voice chat. Does he have an error? He's lagging bad. White flag. One more lap to go. Oros in the lead with Morway in second. Do these guys be greedy and go for the win? They just might. Morway to the outside of Oros. Bush got shoved. Morway in the lead. Oros has a run. He's pushing him now. To the outside goes Oros. Side by side to the line. Morway wins. Larson second with Sonic in third. Bush in fourth. Outlaw fifth. Hazard sixth. Frankie in seventh. Medic gets eighth. And we'll move on. Kodine is out and Bernie is out. Ooh.
What is that? I saw this. Nah, dude, I'm different than y'all.
Morway, this is Def Mom in the booth. Do you copy?
Yes, I do, sir.
Congratulations, you won Duel 2.
Yep. Wow, that was a pretty good race. I won't lie. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, so Def Bomb.
Yes.
Will Medic be able to?
Medic got the last
Medic's
spot.
in, right?
Yes, Medic is in.
Medic's in.
That
All
was
right.
the battle for the last transfer spot between him and Kodine, and Medic barely won it.
Yeah, Medic's in. Yeah, he's.
Medic, you're in?
Oh yeah.
Medic's in.
Oh yeah, Def Bomb. I do want to say one thing though.
Yes.
I do want to dedicate this race for Rampage because you know, it's just pretty much bad luck that he got, you know, disconnected through the, you know, his power going out. So I did this race for him, you know.
Oh, his
I feel
power
bad
went
for the
out.
guy.
That's what
So,
happened. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm wishing him the best for the Xfinity race. Hope everybody else is too. But
Well,
yeah, pretty good race.
Morway, thank you for racing and the win. Did you think, or that whole race for the most part, you've been working together alongside with Oros and was it Sonic with you too? Is that the top three, or was it someone else?
No, it was Bush Brothers. Bush Brother fan.
Bush Brothers. That's what it was.
Us three really worked most together. So.
Kodine unfortunately eliminated.
Yep.
And so is Bernie.
the two of them are gonna have to hope that they can win the Xfinity race. And there's the Spanish national anthem. The Spaniard GT5 Morway GT has won here at Daytona, duel number 2. Congratulations. Hope to see you in the 500.
Alright. Dude, I'm more than sure. Okay. Oh, for real? For real, though.
Here we go. Now, the one who finished in second, Justin Oros. Hey, Justin, this is Deathbomb in the booth. Do you copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Second place. Not the win, but still, you made it to the 500.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The HenderCars.com Chevy was fast all day. Obviously, I wanted to get the win, but Morway put on a great move there on the last lap, and I obviously couldn't defend it because I was going to try to block him because I had my radar on, and I was wondering when he was going to make the move, but I guess I didn't make the block, but it was a good run, but I had a shot at him at the finish line, but obviously not the way I wanted to, though. But overall, that doesn't matter. What matters most is that I'm in the 500, and I'm ready to go. Excuse me. Bump drive with some of my buddies next Sunday in the 500. So good day for us, second place finish, and hopefully we'll have some good speed for the 500 next Sunday.
And what did you think about the race as a whole?
I think it was pretty good. I mean, obviously, like, it was a bit of a snooze fest from lap 1 to up until that point when we had that first caution, though. So it was okay, but the racing was good. Everybody was very clean, not dirty. Everybody was just doing their job and bump drafting like they're supposed to. And I think we'll probably have ourselves a better show probably once the Daytona 500 comes next Sunday.
All right, then. Well, thank you for racing. Congratulations on your second place finish, and hope to see you in the 500.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And now to round up our podium, a driver who returned here. Hasn't been in a while. Sonic. Who got third? Hey, Sonic, this is Deathbomb in the booth. Do you copy?
I copy you, Deathbomb.
Third place. Got a podium. Well done.
Thank you, yes. I really needed that podium. And our FedEx Toyota really dominated the entire race at the end. Holy cow.
You're exhausted after that race?
Yeah, I'm very exhausted, but man, after what happened on my wreck, I'm like, yes, I can catch back up. And then whatever happened on the second caution, I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, oh no.
Well,
but definitely I'm excited for the Daytona 500 next Sunday.
You were our last entry, I think, for the Speed Weeks, and you were able to make it to the big race. Well done.
Yes, I was. Goddamn. Whew.
Well, anyways, Sonic, welcome back, and congratulations on your podium today, and hope to see you in the 500.
Thank you, Deathbomb. I'll be there, and hopefully work with my with some good teammates.
Yeah. Oh, one last
good
thing.
Drivers.
What did you think about the race as a whole? I forgot to ask that question, I think.
The race went very decent from lap 1 all the way from after the incident happened. I was like dropping back a lot from where I started, and then I kind of like dropped back a bit so I can work with the backpack of the field. And then we tried to gain like I don't know how many tenths we were back or up there. And then I don't know who got loose, but I really don't know. I really wasn't, from my point of view, I think I may have got loose a little bit and maybe tweaked a little off the car, but I saved it and went off the apron a little bit, and I had to force myself back up onto the track. Yeah, so I wouldn't get that penalty or whatever it's called.
No, you got bumped by Bush. I saw on the screen that you got bumped below the line. You joined back up.
Oh, it was Bush that bump. Oh, it was Bush that bumped me?
It was Bush ahead of you, and you accidentally bumped into him, and then got the two of you side by side, and you were below the line, but it was from a bad bump. You didn't actually try to pass below the line.
Oh, okay. I thought so. Alright.
Okay, well, anyways, with all that aside, congrats on the podium, and I'll see you in the 500.
Alright, thank you.
And that's going to do it for tonight. I'd say the duels went really well. Duel 2 was definitely the more energetic one this time, though. I'm surprised that the first one was more energetic than the second. But anyways, thank you to all the drivers who raced. Thank you to all of the viewers who watched the replay and all that. Thank you so much. This Friday, we will be racing on January. On January 26th, we'll be racing the Xfinity race with the Group 4 cars. And the winner of that will get the first bid to become the replacement driver in the 500 in case one of them can't make it. And on the other hand, the big event on Sunday, 1 week from now, on January 28th, the 2024 Gran Turismo 7 Daytona 500. And we hope to see you there. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. This has been Death11337. Okay, Austin Reed, signing off. Have a good night, everyone.